Okay, let's refresh. Working on some technical difficulties if we are live right now. What is happening?
Oh, I think it says live on YouTube. Oh, and we're live on Twitch.
Okay. So sorry about that, guys. I'm not really sure what just happened. I think we are having some technical difficulties on the Streamlab side.
Oh, I think it says live on YouTube.
Can you see us? Can you
Oh,
hear
and
us?
we're live on Twitch.
Okay. So sorry about that, guys.
we-
I'm not really sure what just happened. I think. Sorry, I was also watching us on YouTube at one point in time, so I did not unmute. I did not remute YouTube.
Oh no.
So now we should be good.
So briefly, they could hear you hearing us.
Yep, it was just going to be an infinite loop.
Hearing you, hearing me.
All right. Now we should be good.
1 second, Liz is calling me.
Hopefully we're back. People can see us on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Yep,
Sorry about the brief technical difficulties. As you can tell, sometimes radio transmissions don't work as well in the 1920s as they do now. So little hiccups like that happen, but it's okay.
Right. Okay, I'm sorry. 1 second. I will be right back.
Well, Isabella's just going to kind of continue drinking and annoying her assistant into making him do assistant things because, you know, why keep him around if she can't make him do stuff for her? Even if she can see into the future.
Please administrate this. Administrate? What does that verb even mean?
He just perpetually is like, but you know what's going to happen. Why are you making me do that? I'm just making him do paperwork just because I think it's funny. He's perpetually filing things about different readings that she's done. And he's like, but you could just like get them done right now and be done with it. And you don't have to make me write all this up. Because yeah, she does not let him use a typewriter. She doesn't trust typewriters. I'm making that canon for some reason. She doesn't trust typewriters.
Hey, there were people in old times who didn't trust, hilariously enough for this stream, trains. So,
yeah,
you know,
they.
Oh God.
Yeah, so that's fun because that's how anatomy works. Yeah. Your organs just fall out of your body.
Yeah. I'm just saying I've never seen a woman on the train, so we're just going to leave it.
That can't be.
This is the same species that gave Sally Ride like 1,000 tampons for her week in space.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yep.
Okay, is stream
That's why
still
we drink.
streaming?
Stream seems to still be streaming. So I don't know if you heard, but Isabella is giving her assistant things to do, and he has to handwrite all of them because she does not trust typewriters.
That's fair. They're tricky pieces of technology. I wouldn't trust them either.
Yep, she doesn't like it.
But as you are giving Raymond the business, and sort of going through your day, the world vanishes in a puff of smoke and screaming steel, which is not abnormal for you, but a vision seems.
Am I feeling anything?
Is Alex? Sense of anxious and foreboding as the message.
Oh no.
I know, the message is now even scarier. I think Alex.
In case there was any lack of doubt, the stream is haunted.
It is haunted. If you were talking, none of us heard anything.
You did freeze around metal screeching.
Yeah, you were like metal screeching, and then you just stopped.
Yep.
It was so scary. I was like,
you have the ominous hands and everything.
I thought my computer was about to crash. I'm like,
yeah, it was very ominous.
Good. I'm glad everything's going well.
Happy birthday
we'll get to all
you!
that today, and then
happy birthday to you.
So, the screaming of metal The world sort of goes dark around you, Isabella, and you see a light in the distance as a train rushes through the darkness, passing over you. It's whole one moment, and it's a shattered wreck the next. Its windows lined with pale faces pressed against the glass, staring at you with inky black eyes. Um, Sort of above you, there is a shadowy figure holding a gleaming golden pocket watch in his hand, blood running through his fingertips. And his lips move with the same desperate words over and over and over again. He says, I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. And the watch ticks in time with him saying this over and over and over again. The train passes you over its whole wrecked. And as the watch cracks, golden light spills out, the rails splitting into branching paths, vanishing in the darkness. And as the vision sort of ends, your phone rings, and you know that that is Mr. Powers calling to ask you in to Club Tartarus this evening.
I will join you shortly. She doesn't even bother really like saying hello or anything like that. Just, I will join you shortly. And something has happened. And she just kind of hangs up.
Yeah, Raymond's, you just sort of froze for a moment. It was really
Yes.
scary.
Ditto. Yeah. There seems to be an issue with the train. And I believe that that is what I'm being summoned for. It's going to be a long night. She takes the last sip of her wine and she gathers her things and her cards to head to Club Tartarus.
Awesome. Raymond will say, I'll keep your, I'll get all this paperwork done and get your appointments ready for tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank
If you need
you.
anything, I'll be up.
And she will saunter off.
Perfect. We have one last face to meet this evening as we cut across Titan City to join Eric Larson on his way to his shift at Club Tartarus. Eric, what are you doing as you and Crassus are making your way down the streets of Titan City?
Bit of a peculiar question, Alex, based on the art for Eric alone. I assume he's not always walking around with Varana on his back?
No, not always, no.
Okay, good. Okay, so probably tucked under his coat is his heirloom axe. But
You also don't have to carry the fishbowl. Crassus is just a dick.
I mean, there is that, but yes. Like, Crassus, why do you really need a bowl that big?
You dare ask this question of me, Viking. You who wanders on a fishbowl the size of the planet Earth. You cannot begrudge me 12 inches of measly water.
All right, this is fair. This is fair. Ah.
He splashes you from the bowl.
You
There.
seem to be in
You can have more of the water if you wish. Splash, splash.
You seem to be in a mood tonight, fish.
Yes.
He holds up the bowl. Does something
And-
trouble you?
Something is not right in the city. And his eyes sort of flash purple. I see screeching rails and screaming victims.
Screeching
And
rails.
things that are and things that are not, and things that will be and things that might not be.
Did I forget to feed you?
The flakes have not come in days, master.
Crassus, this cannot possibly be true. I think your memory is playing tricks on you again.
Just because I cannot remember the last time I ate does not mean it was recent.
I would prefer not to overfeed you. All right. Well, I'm sure if it is. What am I saying? You say there is something afoot, screeching rails and screaming victims.
Yeah.
Hmm. Perhaps Mr. Powers will have some knowledge of this? Who am I kidding? Of course he will. He knows everything.
Let us go and see him, and then we will find the people who are making the real scream, and we will make them scream.
I like the way you think, my friend. I like the way you think.
You
And,
hear the slide on the pistol he keeps in your waistband rack back.
Please don't get trigger happy right now, okay? Not quite yet. All right. So,
Father,
we
can
will
it be time for the violence soon?
soon, my son, soon. There. And he just gently doesn't tap the glass because you don't do that to fish. He just very gently pats so it doesn't disturb the water. And he will continue on his way. But he's also going to be keeping an eye out for signs of anything unusual because Crassus is many things, but he's not usually wrong about this kind of thing.
It's true. Also, Aunt Puppy redeemed a hydrate.
Oh, good call.
We hydrated for Crassus.
Oh, I see what you did there, Aunt Puppy. Oh.
Crassus cast
know my
splash.
timing.
It's super effective.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I gotta
You
get
know
my
what is
nerves.
unusual for poor Eric? The four wheels of fury, it's going to come right past him here in a moment.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's quite likely. Let me see here. Nope. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Then as I say, Eric is going to do. Can I make a perception check or something just to keep, like, as I am now trying to be aware of the world around me a little more?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know. Am I going to hear the sound of screeching tires in a moment?
It's entirely
Let's
possible.
find out. What is that? God. That's a 12 on the die plus a 6 is 18.
18.
Yes.
You do hear the sound of squealing rubber coming down the road, but you don't see anything else out of the ordinary on your approach. You do see the front facade of Club Tartarus, which kind of looks like a nightclub mixed with a Greek temple. There's the colonnade out front, the stairs that lead up to the massive double doors, but you know the real bad alley into the pocket dimensions door.
Yes. And
And
I'll look to see if I can see the source of that squealing or burning rubber. So to speak.
Deuce, what does your vehicle look like as you're approaching?
Oh yeah, around the corner, a slate gray coupe. The top is off, comes barreling down the road far too quickly than anyone should be driving, but for some reason he is. Um, Wearing a nice tan driving lid, goggles, and gloves. He blows past you, yanks down on the e-brake to kick the back end out, shoots down the alley, and finally slams it into a park. When it stops, you can still hear the metal of the iron of the engine trying to cool. That delightful little click is as it cools from being far too hot to trying not to be that hot. Hops out, looks over at the man with the fishbowl, and just kind of nods, goes, "How's it going, Biggie? I got somewhere to be." Runs down the steps, and whoever's getting in the door, he tries to slide his way underneath and through as quickly as he can to make good time.
Crazy driver!
I'm splashing here, says Crassus.
Ah, Crassus, careful. We have to refill your water bowl if you keep that up.
No, the
Yeah.
water's good. I checked it this morning.
Take me closer to him so I could shoot him.
Don't tempt me. And we will make our way to the door, which I don't remember. Does the back door have a bouncer at it, or?
There is a bouncer there. There is an Oni standing in the
Ah,
hallway.
that's right.
And weirdly, there is no line to get in this evening. The Oni looks kind of solemn and confused as first as the mechanic slips by, just zooms into the door. But he sees you, Eric, and he says, "Weird night tonight. The boss says the club's closed,"
Closed.
which is something that has never happened, as far as you're aware, in the history of the club.
Yeah, I would imagine not. Did this have anything to do with what was it you said again? Screeching rails and screaming victims?
The Oni shrugs his shoulders. You're talking about what the fish is talking about. He's a fish. I don't know.
Ah,
But
yes.
boss asked for a few people to show up, and you're one of them. So
Oh,
I'm sure you'll get the rundown.
right. And Eric will make his way inside. With Crassus in tow, of course.
Excellent. Shortly after that, the Grey Falcon, Challenger, and Isabella will all arrive at the same time.
The Grey Falcon, I think, is descending down to ground level, and as he lands somewhat gracefully and then very ungracefully releases Challenger, looks over at the vehicle parked outside with the tire marks leading all the way down it, and he remarks, "Modern motor vehicles are a fascinating topic. And this one is so tastefully colored."
And-
And he'll look over to see you pick yourself up and say, "Was the flight enjoyable?"
the Challenger, who kind of like tumbles into a rolling land, leaning on his acrobat days, will sort of like shoot to his feet and then see this vehicle. And for a moment, he's entirely distracted by it before responding. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I've been through worse rides. It certainly wasn't cramped, I'll give you that.
Excellent. Let this be known. It is your first test, and the simplest.
Oh, there's tests now?
Of course, every warrior must undergo trials to determine their strength.
Oh, do I find out how I did now, or do I have to wait?
We shall determine your results should you survive the night. And then he starts walking into Club Tartarus.
Okay, yeah. Wait, survive? Did you say survive? Then he
Wait a minute. Did you say survive? And I imagine
Isabel.
Isabella is kind of getting out of the car as that kind of conversation is ending, and she just kind of laughs to herself. "Oh, little one, you will definitely survive." But and she just kind of trails off and keeps walking.
Is she saying that loud enough for Challenger to hear her?
I would say as you're kind of yelling and being like, "Wait, survive," and kind of going it, you hear her say it, but she is not intending for it to really be loud enough for you to hear, but she's saying it loud enough that you can hear.
Why is everyone being so weird today?
Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, it's about to get real weird for him. But then she will kind of walk in after they do. But she kind of arrived with a being driven in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you take a taxi or did you have Raymond drive you?
She took a taxi.
Okay.
Raymond has
Raymond
paperwork to do.
Raymond had paperwork to do. Yeah, he had lots of paperwork to do. He's just a begrudged, overworked intern.
Come back in 10 years, it only gets better for poor Raymond. As he becomes the other teacher at her magic school. First graduate, second employee.
Nice.
All right, so everyone arrives at Club Tartarus. I'm going to give everybody a hero point. So I've got the current count of everybody at 2, except for Deuce, who is at 3. Although I did see Deuce had a birthday hero point, or a subscription hero point. Where did you want to send
He
that?
did.
I don't have a birthday hero point. You have a birthday hero point.
I will give that to Clyde. We'll see what kind of trouble he gets into. And sure enough, the club this evening is empty. There's the grand, luxurious space of Club Tartarus, the sort of recessed area where the stage and the dancing floor are. There are the various cages hung up around the room for go-go dancers from all different time periods. There are the thousands of clocks littered all over the wall, but no one is here. The music is silent, and you see Mr. Powers sitting at the bar in his purple smoking jacket. His hat is on the bar next to him. His sort of dark black skin and his white hair crawling up like skeletal fingers crawling out of a grave. And he has a bottle of some kind of glowing liquor sitting next to him that he is nursing. And in his hands, he is holding a worn piece of yellowed paper. It looks like it's almost glowing a little bit in the space. And he'll look up as each of you arrive. Thank you for receiving my summons this evening, everyone. Something unprecedented has happened this evening. Someone has stolen something from Club Tartarus. Something of great importance to me. An artifact known as the Aeon Dial was absconded with. And nobody has seemed to have been able to tell me who took it or when or why, but I found this scrap of paper in the vault that the dial is kept in. And it has all of your names on it. Which gives me some indication to the identity of our thief, but his motives I am perplexed by. And he'll hold the paper out to Isabella when he sees her.
She
For
will
the
have
record, I didn't
greeted
do it.
him. Yeah, she will have greeted him with a kiss on either cheek, kind of, a familiarity to them. Does she get any sort of sense off of the card or off of the piece of paper?
You do have magic sense. This is a magical piece of paper.
It's a magical piece of paper.
Weirdly, it doesn't seem to register with a color that you recognize, because you could tell the breadth of the spectrum. This is emanating black magic more than any of the other colors, and you're not really familiar with what black magic is. You can give me a magic skill check.
Okay.
Let me see if you have any relevant specializations.
Can I pull out my deck of cards to also try and see if they will help me?
Sure.
Because that'll give me a +2 to investigating the piece of paper.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you can definitely do that.
Okay. So yeah, so she'll pull out her she brings with her, she has a travel size set of magical tarot cards. They're about half the size of normal tarot cards, and they are waterproof because she specifically had troubles with somebody splashing water all over her cards and has now decided to make sure that they were waterproof.
Challenger.
Hey, that was one
So,
time.
okay, so my magic is +11, so I get a +13 to this.
Yep.
And that is a 19
Wow.
+13. So that is a 20. Oh, that's too much wine. That's too much math and wine.
Add another 10.
So 29. And then, what did I say, 13? So 32.
Yep, 32. 32 is a pretty good roll. Um,
Yeah.
so you're examining this paper. You do get the black energy that's sort of coming across. It's similar to other things that you've seen Mr. Powers himself do. Generally, he presents as violet, but it's very dark violet, almost on the precipice of black. So you think whoever did this has similar magic to Mr. Powers, who you know specifically is a master of time more than anything. So it's very possible that this whoever cast this spell is somebody who is capable of some kind of reality warping ability. But this is more powerful than you've seen
Does
maybe
it
ever.
feel?
This might.
Yeah. Does it feel familiar to anything from the vision?
It does not.
Okay.
But on the piece of paper itself, you do see the vision that you had described, as if you were still experiencing it,
But
and your
is
emotional state during the experiencing of the emotion. It's almost as if somebody's written a prose version of what you experienced earlier this evening. And it looks like there is a version of that for everyone, with the page ending with the 5 of you gathered here at Club Tartarus awaiting further instruction from Mr. Powers.
okay. So it's almost like it read what we were doing leading up to this moment.
Yes, almost like it's a script for what you've been doing this evening,
Okay.
down to stage direction and even some internal thoughts that maybe you didn't share out loud.
Okay.
But you can verify that it is certainly a real magical artifact. Where the information has come from, whether the individual is just a very powerful telepath or is somebody who can say, this is what reality is doing right now. It's hard to say.
Okay. Okay. She will relay all that information that she's gathered to Mr. Powers.
Say, I knew you were the right person to ask about this, Miss Thorne. I
So as he's saying that, does anything change on the note?
It does write out the next things he says in real time as he's saying them.
As he's saying them. Okay.
Oh, hey, basics of the game. We are trying to save the day.
Okay.
And as he goes on, he says, this kind of work, I've seen these manuscript pages before. They are the work of an individual I've identified as Erebus Redgrave, somebody who calls himself the Editor. He's an ancient reality warping being, older even than myself, who, as far as I know, is capable of rewriting reality through the act of his own writing. If Redgrave has orchestrated the theft of this relic, we are all in grave danger. The thing he stole is called the Aeon Dial. It is a priceless artifact from the founding of this club. And it is one of the things that stabilizes Club Tartarus in time and space. Without it, I fear that we will not be able to remain safely anchored to the mortal world for long. I do believe that this dial is tied to the phantom train that we've been seeing across Titan City for the past few nights. In the hands of somebody less patient than I am, the dial could be used to rewrite an historic event, to try to change the past. But whoever is doing this lacks the magical power and the careful calculations to do so in a safe manner. This train that we've been seeing, I fear, is not a ghost train, but a temporal echo of a future that is trying to be made real. I think if we could figure out who is behind this train, we might be able to find the watch and restore it to its rightful place in the vault.
I think Grey Falcon has been looking around the group after Mr. Powers said that our names were written down. He immediately started like looking around and trying to get a vibe check from everyone to see if anyone like everyone was equally surprised by that in this room, or if some people were less surprised.
Isabella
Everyone,
was
do you?
less surprised. As a
Hmm.
precog, she was less surprised.
Eric was surprised by the announcement of a theft from Club Tartarus.
Exceedingly surprised
he's-
and worried about possibly being a suspect.
He's
Is the
also
reaction.
his eyebrows are doing that angry thing of just knitting together.
Challenger was definitely surprised and then worried because he's wondering, by name, does it mean Challenger or is it Roy Todd that's written on that paper?
It says Roy Todd.
That's concerning.
Yeah, it will say all of your real names as well. Grey Falcon, it does say Kafra on it instead of Grey Falcon.
Does it say Crassus on there?
It does not. It says Carassius.
Interesting. Carassius.
So a strange note has designated that this disparate group will come together on this night for this event.
So it seems.
Are we then fulfilling the note's wishes?
Yeah, is this guy trying to set us up or something? I mean, if he wrote the note and stole the thing, the
So-
dial.
So, question, Alex. You said that it wrote up to us arriving here, and then did it write what Powers was going to say before he said it or as he was saying it?
As he was saying it.
So it seems that getting us here was the point of the note. But everything moving forward isn't quite written yet.
That is a good read of the situation.
Tell you something that note will say. It will say that Eric Larson found the man who stole this object, reclaimed it, and took the man's head.
It says that in quotes, but I don't think that's what happened yet.
And Eric just kind of turns and looks very intently over at the mechanic. Just,
Just reading, guy. So we found a pocket watch in a train, right?
So you said I saw that it had golden magic when the pocket watch broke. Did I
Yes.
I recognize that magic, that particular type of magic, correct?
Yeah, you would recognize that as chronal magic, specifically
Okay, but-
time-related magic.
But not to like a specific person that would wield it, just that it was the pocket watch was that magic.
Right, that's correct.
Okay. Isabella will relay the vision that she had. She did not make very good notes because she was trying to listen and not write at the same time, and then she couldn't remember everything you said as she was trying to write it down. And by that I mean Aunt Puppy couldn't do that because she was trying to listen really hard. But she
That's
will
what Raymond's
relay.
for.
To write things down for her. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he's there for. But yeah, she will relay kind of the vision that she had. Can she? Ooh. Can she use her astral projection to project images?
Not by default, but you could use extra effort to power stunt it to do so. Or if you wanted
Okay.
to spend a hero point to do that.
I would like to spend a hero point, and she will kind of use her cards and kind of try and manifest as best she can, kind of like a movie, almost like what are those those little flip books kind of animation of what her vision was, to give a better understanding of what she saw prior to the call from Powers. Kind of the man with
Perfect.
the black eyes, and the pocket watch, and what he was repeating, and that she also believes that it is not necessarily a ghost train of now, but potentially a ghost train of the future trying to correct a mistake. And that's what
Interesting.
she will attempt to kind of use that kind of projection. So instead of projecting herself somewhere else, she's kind of projecting what her mind saw, but in the fact that she's not the artist, that her assistant is the artist, it looks like, kind of stick figures and kind of, archaic, childlike drawings, but in like a flip book type fashion.
Yeah. Does anyone have well-informed or expertise Titan City, or expertise current events, expertise
Well,
history?
I do have expertise Titan City.
Go ahead and give me a roll when you see the events that Isabella relays for you here.
19 total.
With a 19, you think you recognize the story at play here. About 3 years ago, there was a train accident out near Lake Ohanzi. A couple of trains collided into each other on a bridge over the lake, and 24 passengers died. The whole thing was pinned on the signalman who was in charge of watching the trains that night. His name is Clyde Hughes, Hughes. Clyde lost his job. He was branded negligent, and he was sent to prison. Last you knew, he had a 5-year sentence for his negligent role in what happened.
So yeah, Challenger will pass along that information. And since this is in 1926, I think we've had our other one-shot adventures, so he will be sure to mention that weird stuff just happens around Lake Ohansi.
Yeah, you had a weird Thanksgiving out there.
Sure did. Yeah, if
For
it's
more
something
information on
ghostly,
that, see the Titan City series.
if it's something ghostly, it might have to do with the lake itself. But there's the signal man, and Isabella, you said someone's trying to fix something?
Yeah, there's a gentleman on the train, and she will kind of point to her drawing that's kind of just like on repeat, kind of going in kind of the air around you guys. She will point to the man with the pocket watch that breaks. He keeps repeating the same phrase. He keeps repeating, "I can fix it, I can fix it."
I mean,
But I
Everybody give me a perception check as you're looking at this vision that Isabella is showing you all.
yeah, 19 again.
an 11.
17.
21.
24.
Isabella's trying
Awesome.
too hard to make this vision happen. She can't perceive around her.
Right. 15 was the DC. Everybody except Isabella notices sort of in the background of the vision she is showing you, you see yourselves on the train. You see Challenger is sitting at in one of the sort of seats looking out the window. He has a little stone statue next to him that looks like the Gray Falcon. The mechanic is up near the front having some kind of heated discussion with the conductor. And Eric is sort of leaning up and putting some stowage up into the compartment above one of the seats.
And who is putting something above the seats? I didn't hear what you said.
Eric.
Eric.
Eric is.
Okay. So it seems like we are pretending to be passengers on this. And by that, I mean Isabella does not see that we are pretending to be passengers on this.
Right.
Isabella, are you doing that on purpose? Are you putting us in there on purpose?
You were in there? No.
Yeah.
That
I mean, that's kind of crude. I don't think I'm that short, but
I certainly recognize this man's size.
well, okay. Well, I mean, it's. But more importantly, it looks like it's all of us in there.
Hmm. True.
Isabella, you are not actively putting them inside the vision.
as in I didn't see the vision, they're just now suddenly becoming part of the vision? Or
Hard to say.
I just didn't notice
Just
them
subconscious?
before in the vision.
You might not have noticed them originally, but at the moment, you are not actively putting them in there to fill in space.
Okay. I'm not just saying like, hey, these are the people that I see around me, so I'm going to make them passengers on the train.
Right.
It's that they're actually on the train.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, can I use a little assessment or insight to see if we are playing along and acting casual, or if it looks like we are part of the scene?
Give me an insight check.
22.
You seem to be playing along. You seem to be in the moment, as if you don't think something is wrong. You are acting as you would expect yourself to be acting if you were riding a train somewhere.
Oh no, is this like Final Destination? We avoided dying and now we're just destined to repeat death over and over and over again.
Well, when you ask that question, there is a shuddering aboard the train as it derails, and sure enough, there is a violent, grisly end for everybody on the train as it pitches off the side of the bridge. People are cast about the cabin, broken and scattered amongst the cold water below.
So this is
Such
happening
incredible
right at the
misfortune.
lake.
That's what it looks like, yes.
Okay.
But whether this is a vision of things to come or things that have already happened is hard to say.
My
Oh,
visions
I
are
didn't need
very
to see that
specific.
lady. Oh,
Public
There is-
transportation is otherwise so reliable. Perplexing.
There's no honor in this death. I will not accept this.
Challenger looks a little rattled, and he will just try to shake it off with a joke, just like, yeah, I think I'd remember if this sort of thing happened a few years ago. I mean, I'm still around, right? So
I don't know what you're all complaining about. Being in the lake would be wonderful for me.
Who said that?
And then Eric just looks over at Crassus. What makes you think you work out any better than we do?
I always do better than you do.
Ooh, but he was not written in the letter. Was he?
A
He was not
different
written in
name
the
was
letter.
used.
Oh, he was. Okay.
Yeah, a different name was used.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, when you say that, Eric will. I assume Eric knows his real name? Or.
No, as far as you know, his name's Crassus.
Okay, never mind then. Then Eric doesn't do anything.
But it does appear that we are missing one. All of our names are listed on here, but there's this additional name that doesn't seem to match any of us.
Which name?
And she will point to, what was it? Carassus?
Carassius Aratus.
That one.
Carassius Oratus?
Anybody with well-informed, give me an investigation check. I know that's Isabella. I don't know about anybody
That's
else.
me.
Nope.
Is this a magic investigation?
It is not.
Okay. Oh, this dice is going in jail.
Nope. Not me.
What
Oh,
is
the
a
Nighthawk's the other one who has well-informed.
16.
You're pretty sure Carassius Aratus is the scientific name for goldfish.
Wait a minute. And you'll see, like, kind of in her head, it looks almost like she's flipping through like a Rolodex in her head of kind of like different things. Like it's almost like she's flipping through cards in her head, trying. Wait, that means goldfish.
It sounds Roman. Are you Roman? He holds up.
I don't
the
know what that
fishbowl.
is.
Never mind.
I would like to roam, but I'm stuck in this bowl.
Do I not take you for walkies enough?
Never.
He just doesn't remember.
We will have this discussion later. Sorry, what?
I said he just doesn't remember that you take him on walks all the
Exactly.
time.
We will have this discussion later when there are not people around.
Yeah, it'd be real embarrassing to be caught talking to your goldfish, big guy.
Could now be the time that I shoot the man in the funny hat?
I will not have you shooting people in the club unless Mr. Powers has decreed it be so.
Sad goldfish noises.
Blah blah blah.
Don't worry, we'll find someone for you to shoot later.
And Mr.
think-
Powers will say, "Well, if your visions are already starting to be affected, I fear that whatever the editor has in mind will begin to solidify soon. If this signal man is able to rewrite the tragedy, there's no telling what sort of butterfly effect will happen upon the city. And if you're being written into the crash, well, it's only a matter of time before something unfortunate happens. I suggest you get to it."
I wholeheartedly agree, Mr. Powers. And she will have shut off the image at this point, kind of on repeat.
Thanks, I was getting tired of watching myself die.
Yeah, Challenger got real quiet because he's thinking about the survival comments and then just watching that over and over again.
Falcon pats Challenger on the back a little bit harder than he probably would have liked, and says, "Come, friend, we have a ways to traverse." And he turns around and starts walking back out.
Yeah, but wait, where are we going?
That was going to be
Through
my
the lake.
question, but I appreciate your gumption, guy.
He raises his finger as if emphatic. He says, "To the lake."
That could
We
work.
go to the site of this crash.
That does seem to be
After all, we were there,
the sense.
according to these visions.
Perhaps if we go to the lake, Isabella will be able to learn more.
That or your goldfish can swim around and see if we're at the bottom of it. Yeah, sounds good. Let's go.
Wait, I think I like the flappy hat guy.
Oh, so now you don't want... Okay.
Take courage, friends. We will survive this day, I assure you.
I will accept nothing less.
We survive this day.
It would besmirch the name of Club Tartarus for us not to succeed. And recover the Aeon Dial. I won't have it.
Isabella will
And
pull
then-
the mechanic aside real quick and just kind of whisper to him, telling him to avoid red cars. No other context, just avoid red cars.
Yeah, it's too flashy. It draws attention. No one would take red. Who would do that?
Eric just cracks his knuckles.
Well, come on, guys. I'll get us there.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
So we do have the lake as a possible site. Challenger did also mention the name of the signalman involved, Clyde Hughes, who is supposedly still in jail. So that's a potential lead that you could follow up with. There are also sightings of the train coming into Titan City each night for the last couple of days. So there's a few different paths. If whatever's of interest to you, we can go.
I think Isabella would like to go to the lake. She wants to go to the source of the accident to see if she can garner more information from it.
I think Falcon originally wanted to go to a station where the train had been seen, but after being told by somebody who sees portents that we were on a train that had crashed already, he wants to just go and check that out. He's died once before, and he's pretty sure he hasn't died a second time yet.
Yeah, Challenger was also thinking about the lake as well, based on past experience and
Yeah.
because that's where the vision was.
Should we split up and cover more territory?
Good heavens, no.
Yeah, you'll be too slow catching up by the time we get there. It's fine. Hop in. I'll walk out towards his car. Obviously, open the back door for Isabella, as you do for a lady.
Oh yeah.
Grey Falcon will excitedly accept and say, "Thank you, sir," and will step over the back of your car through the step, and he puts one foot on it, and unless it's made of a super material, his foot goes through the floor of the car.
Oops.
Well,
He's just gonna yabba dabba do it.
I mean,
Perhaps-
now you can see at least what's underneath.
He pulls his foot out of the hole he's just made and said, "Perhaps this is poorly thought through. I will follow closely behind," and gestures upwards.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. It's fine. Go around and open the other side for Isabella then, so she doesn't have to sit above the hole.
She will get in happily.
I guess I'll take the whole seat.
That's what the
And-
That'd be
seatbelts
so
are for.
stressful. There's no seatbelt.
Yeah, I think we figured that out that there was no seatbelts in when we were all
1920s.
trying to load into a bus.
If this doesn't work, I do have a truck that can hold about 3,200 pounds. So it's not as stylish or fast as this, but
It's not, but have a seat. You're fine. Hop in the driver's seat and fire this buddy up.
who's in shotgun?
You are.
Looks like you,
Yeah,
big
probably
guy.
you.
Eric
I don't think
is
you
just
fit in the
gonna-
back.
Eric just climbs into shotgun and how tall is Eric? Like 7 feet or 6?
He's
foot
about 7
something?
feet tall. Yeah.
Okay, 7 feet. I assume that this does not have the most legroom for a 7-foot man.
No, especially not with a fishbowl between your legs.
Yeah. And Eric will just crowd into the seat and just glower and turn his head to look at the driver. Mhm.
Oh no. You're the only one that saw how he drove, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
And the
I
Great Falcon
suggest-
takes off and leaves you all in the capable hands of the mechanic.
And Eric just looks over his shoulder and says, I suggest you hold on to something. And he's just going to brace himself in the seat.
Yeah, no, I've been in the chariot when Champion is driving. Whatever's about to happen, I can handle it.
Oh, good. That sounds great. I'm just going to lay the pedal down. It's going to go from 0 to God, that's loud really quickly.
And anybody who's right behind Eric might be getting a face full of his long flowing locks. Just wham.
Isabella instinctually will brace Challenger while simultaneously kind of holding his shoulder very, very, very tightly. Like, you know, like the parent that sticks their arm out like their arm is going to stop a kid from flying through a windshield. That's
Mom
exactly
arm.
what she's doing to Challenger. But she's also terrified, so she is gripping onto his opposite shoulder kind of at the same time, kind of holding him in place like an attempted seatbelt.
You're holding him in place whilst the hair is in his face, so he's just suffocating on Fabio hair, being waterboarded.
Were it not for that, he'd be having like the time of his life.
Fabio wishes he had hair like Eric's.
Just looks up at Eric like, who's a too small of a fishbowl now, Viking?
Your point is actually, and his face is doing this. Your point is made. Flapping in the breeze like.
Awesome. Deuce, what is the top speed of your top thrill dragster here?
Oh, at
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
it's not going top speed. I have more things to make it go faster. Right now, it's just a 7.
Oh, okay, that's not so
Ooh,
bad.
got a leg, I guess. Yeah, it can go faster. It's a reasonable 7, though. Part of that is not so much the fact that it's so fast. It's the fact that the phrase near miss doesn't quite. He goes by near hit. Driving with just that perfect blend of this is the most efficient way to get there, but is dangerously close to many other obstacles. But he's going there. He's
Yeah.
making it.
Oh, good. It's only 60. 60 is 60 miles an hour. That's not too well. It's faster than most of you have gone in a vehicle, but it's not terrible yet. It can get much worse.
I'm actually.
Thank you, basics of the game, from coming out of your science hole. We love the science hole around here.
I'm actually flying faster than that. Then I think, or
Yeah, I
comparable
think
to
you're.
it.
I think you're speed 8 flying wise.
6 base.
6. Okay. Cool. So I think since you are a little bit slower, but you are going as the Raven flies, you both are going to be able to arrive around the same time in Lake Ohanzi. It's about a 45-minute drive from Titan City.
Isabella is relatively screaming the whole time, but it's like she's trying to be dainty about it. So she's not like, full-throated screaming, but she's definitely like, oh, like the whole time you're driving. While still holding on to Challenger, like just not really sure what to do at this point. Her drivers don't go this fast.
Yeah. And Eric is just. He's not going to say anything. His face is too busy. I mean, aside from the little note to Crassus.
Crassus will occasionally get his head out of the water and just let his hair blow in the breeze. He's very excited about it.
It's like a
his
dog.
hair?
His fin.
His jowls.
His
That's fair.
mohawk. His little mohawk.
Wait, what about his hat?
That's what's underneath the hat. He has a little mohawk under his hat.
Ah, gotcha. Oh my god.
Because he's business on top and punk in the bottom.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And sure enough, you guys make it out to the eastern banks of Lake Ohanzi, following the railroad track until you get to a bridge that spans a portion of the lake. The lake sort of comes into a bit of a there's a neck and there's a little bit more water outside the main body of water. I'm sure there's a name for that. Like an isthmus. I can't think of it off the top of my head. The bridge itself has been repaired since the accident happened 3 years ago. But this is the location that the train went into the water. The air around here is deathly still. You are well out in the sticks at this moment. There's not a lot of activity or life around here. You do see a single signal station a little bit a ways towards Titan City, away from the bridge section, which would have been where Clyde was working that night. That indicates what side of the bridge is allowed to be accessed at this time. Him not signaling is what led to the two trains colliding together, doing a lot of damage to the bridge and then plummeting the train cars into the lake below.
Isabella wants to go to the signal station. She
Makes
will
sense.
not. She will not tell you that's where she's going. She will just start walking towards the signal station.
Eric will follow along behind, and he will have. Now he has his axe where he can get at it easily. And also has Crassus in the other hand.
Also, the ride's not so dangerous next time. Anik will hop out, go up, grab a tool belt out of the trunk, and there'll be some clanging and sounds of a rivet gun as he fixes the hole in the floorboard before
Actually,
rushing back up to catch.
when they get there, Eric is going to turn to Challenger and say, "Well, kid, how was that?"
That I mean, other than the whole hair situation there, I didn't want to say anything about it, but other than
Oh.
that was
Sorry
actually a
about that.
pretty sweet ride.
Tight fit. Needs more legroom.
Grey Falcon lands with a thud directly next to both of you and says, "The trials continue. We are losing
Right.
one." And he gestures
Yeah,
over
and-
at Isabel, who's walking away as you
Eric
speak.
will
You can see she's
take
also
off
like kind of
right after her.
yeah, she's kind of fanning herself as she's like walking away. She's just like, "Oh my god, I gotta get out of here!" Like, this is too much.
Fuck myself up with a little bit of pride, like, yep, I did that.
Yeah, she
I
has
don't know
like
that-
one of her cards out, and she's just like, "Whoo!" It's the lover's card, is what she pulled out. Is the card that she pulled.
Can't see the fact you're about as green as Eric is right now, but I'm just going to take credit for it. Stand a little straighter.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Mr. Goldfish, bring your pet. Let's go. Start running down the tracks.
I don't know if that groan is coming through on the mic at all, but I just, yeah.
Eric groans.
Eric groans, just, and keeps going.
Awesome. Crassus will tap on the glass.
Hmm?
Father, would you like me to give a scan of the lake?
Yes, that would be good. I don't know if Isabella, Miss Thorne. Would he say Miss Thorne? He would say Miss Thorne.
He'd probably say
I-
Miss Thorne.
Yeah, I don't know if Miss Thorne knows specifically what she's looking for, but it could not hurt to have more knowledge of what's going on. Just they do say there are spirits and gods in this lake, so or around this lake. So, yes. Be alert.
I do not fear lake gods, Father. And
Good.
he will
Good.
take a deep breath inside the bowl, and he will float himself out. Take the pistol out from your waistband, and he will throw himself and his gun into the water, and go off to go scan
Oh
the
lord.
area.
I don't know if that gun is going to work as well as he thinks it will underwater. This is concerning.
Is he gonna be okay in there?
He
I
is a
do
very
hope the-
capable goldfish.
I do hope the temperature isn't a shock.
Mm-hmm. He will be fine, I'm sure. He has been through worse. And if he's not, I just have to find him and put him back in here. He'll be fine.
Curious. And he has no further questions. He's curious. I'm not going to follow up on that.
Yeah, he holds up the bowl when he says that. Just, I'll have to put him back in here. He'll be fine.
That's a good question, basics of the game. I don't know what the hobo symbol for this place is haunted and will kill you is.
Told
There
you, it's
must
a brown
be
Great
one,
Dane
right?
with a dog collar. It says SD on it.
Hell yeah.
Damn it, Deuce.
Some slow burns, I can tell when you get it.
Yeah. I'm tired.
They
Leave
got
me
hobos.
alone.
They've got hobo symbols for everything. They've got them for like kind lady lives here, tell a pitiful story, and she'll feed you. or a judge lives here, and it's just a tornado symbol.
Yeah.
And Mr. I'm Stuck, I am a huge fan of the Blue Falcon and Dynamite. So I'm here for eventually the Gray Falcon having his own sidekick.
It's Adopt a Challenger Day here on the Untold Stories Project.
Always adopt a Challenger Day.
Man, Champion's going to be so mad.
Yeah. What are you doing running
So-
off on your own? Huh?
Crassus has yeeted himself into the pond. He will go take a look on things, and he'll check in psychically with Eric when he gets a chance. The rest of you are making your way to the signal station, which isn't a super elaborate structure. It's got a wooden staircase that goes up to a raised platform. There's a small shack on top and a signal out front. There are basically a big, almost like a traffic light that can flip from one light to the next light to let somebody know at a distance who's allowed to come and who's allowed to pass and who's allowed to go. Isabella, when you arrive at the base of the stairs, there is a heaviness here that you associate with places of great tragedy. You can almost sense the overwhelming grief and emotion that stains this place. But it has been a while since somebody has come this way.
So this is not a used station anymore?
It doesn't seem to be.
Okay. She would like to do a tarot reading within here to see if she can sense any lingering magic that would have done something to the signal caller. She's hoping that there's some sort of residual either entity or something kind of hanging out as to why the signal caller didn't react the way that he was supposed to.
Perfect. Give me a perception check as you are sort of casting your gaze backwards in time.
Do I get a +2 for using my cards, or is that only for magic checks?
You do get a +2 for you using
Okay.
your cards.
So a perception. Where's my perception?
And actually, I think you have a particular specialization in perception for this. Yes, your magical awareness. You get a +10
yes.
instead of a +8.
Okay, so it's a +10 instead of 8. Okay, so then with my cards,
Yep.
it's a +12 to this. And that's a 22.
Perfect. As you are sort of throwing your gaze backwards in time, you get a glimpse of somebody who made a genuine mistake. It doesn't look like this was done maliciously. It looks like he fell asleep on the job in the middle of the night and missed a signal that he was supposed to give, and that's what led to the devastation.
Okay. Do I recognize him as the person with the pocket watch in my vision?
Yes, it does look like the guy,
It's the same guy. Okay.
Mr. Hughes. Yep. And as you are sort of opening yourself up to this, the vision kind of flickers a little bit, and you see a version of it where he does do what he's supposed to do. He answers the signal, and nothing happens, and then the vision sort of flickers in and out, in and out, in and out. And you hear the screeching of the train brakes as they're trying to prevent colliding into one another, and you hear the slam of metal on metal. And that brake screech kind of fills your whole mental awareness. Everybody else also begins to hear this screeching of brakes as visions of humanoid figures begin to appear in and around the signal station. These people who look like they have been thrown forward. They're sort of cast sideways, floating in the air. Their clothing and their hair indicating that they have been launched with sufficient force. Their faces frozen in these terrified screams. And they have these long, vicious claws, and they look like they are mad and ready to attack all of you. So everybody go ahead and roll for initiative for me.
Oh.
Sorry about that, guys.
Ooh, that's nice. I love this
That's a
die.
24 for Isabella.
13 for the Great Falcon.
18 for Eric.
You said 19,
Uh,
Eric?
18.
18.
1 8. You want me to roll for Crassus as well?
Yep, go ahead and roll for Crassus.
Oh. Damn it, Crassus. Why you gotta show me up like that? You only got a +2 initiative. 19 for Crassus. Of course, the goldfish is faster.
I mean, you are his pet.
17 for
mean-
Challenger.
It's complicated.
I'm happy with my 10.
We've got another birthday wish. Rotten Berry says it is their cat's birthday today as well, and their name is Ralph, which is a great name for
Aw.
a cat.
That is a
Happy
really good
birthday,
name.
Ralph. I love that for you.
Happy birthday, Ralph.
I'm glad Ralph is willing to share his birthday with me.
Yes, because you definitely are not the primary when it comes to a cat's birthday.
No.
True.
I assume he's younger than I am, but that's fine.
It doesn't matter. Cat supplants
Yep.
seniority.
They are divine creatures.
Indeed. Ah,
That's true, Great Falcon.
well played, Desmond. I see you. Excuse me.
Oh dear. Handwriting and everything looks bad.
Can you
What it's
read
worth.
it?
Yeah, we can't tell,
I
so
could
you're fine.
sort of.
Good enough.
Good enough for rock and roll. So initiative will be Isabella, followed by a break screech, followed by Crassus, followed by Eric, followed by a break screech, Challenger, break screech, Gray Falcon, break screech, Mechanic, break screech. I think that's everybody. Oh, Krillin's birthday's in April too. Happy birthday month, Krillin.
Nice. Happy
Nice.
birthday, month, Krillin.
So, Isabella, you are up first.
Okay. Well, looking at what she can do. When she astral projects, is she astral projecting a version of herself somewhere else? And her regular version is also active?
So when she actually projects, her physical body is not active. It is in sort of a
Okay.
trance state while her spirit projects.
Okay, so she would become vulnerable if she astral projected.
Yeah, but if these things are insubstantial, it could be a good way to go to the plane of existence they're from and beat them up.
Okay, that
You
was
just have to hope
gonna be
somebody
my
would
next.
protect your body.
Yeah, that would be my next question. She will turn to the boys behind her and just be like, "One of you is responsible for this," and then she will immediately move herself to kind of a corner and kind of sit down, and then she will astral project herself just outside of the room, but like I'm assuming there's some sort of window to either side, so she will be in a place where she's kind of in the window visible. So you will now see her as both an entity outside the window and her now relatively limp body inside the room.
Look over at Eric. She's talking to you. You're the one responsible for the ghosts.
I was planning on it anyway. When she said someone is responsible for this.
Yeah, you caused it.
Not my fault.
And you
That's not
guys
what
will
the psychic
see
said.
and you guys will see on her hand is like a gorgeous like jewel encrusted beautiful gold set of brass knuckles.
Oh, nice.
that she just you kind of see them kind of not necessarily appear, but it's almost like you didn't really notice them before. Because I imagine in her head, they just look like regular rings if you're not fully paying attention until she's actually ready to like use them.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So she kind of like, well, she cracks her ghost knuckles, but no sound comes out. But she'll crack her knuckles, and you'll kind of see these bejeweled brass or golden knuckles come out.
Nice.
Excellent. So you have moved to the corner. You've used your standard action to astrally project.
Correct.
Do you want to use extra effort to punch a break screech, or are you okay?
She wants to see what they'll do first, just to make sure that if there's not something else she can do instead.
Okay. Cool.
Like, are they like she's basically trying to determine if they're truly malicious or if something is making them malicious.
Perfect. Well, you'll have your reaction as well. So for those of you who are new to 4th edition, reactions have been added. There's a few things that each character can do with them by default, but Isabella has a special reaction. She can use her reaction to redirect an enemy's missed attack at another target if somebody attacks her and they miss. So that's a fun option Isabella has in her pocket if she wants to use that at some point. The first break screech in the room is going to launch itself at Eric.
Oh, yay.
And I get a 16 to hit.
Uh,
That'll be your defense class under combat abilities.
defense. Do I add 10 to that, or is it just the flat plus?
Yeah, your
6?
defense plus 10 or your defense class, which is a 16.
Okay, 16. Yep.
So I hit with a 16. Go ahead and give me a toughness check, please.
Gee whiz, come on, be kind, dice. Ooh, dice were very kind. And
You're
it's still
looking for a
probably
17 or a 22 to avoid any damage.
Well, I definitely beat the 17. That's going to be 28.
Oh, you're A-okay. So this thing launches itself at you. There is the sound of metal breaking metal as it crashes into you with the force of a train. It feels like it's slamming into you.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to withstand the damage as it lingers against you, trying to cause misery and woe. Crassus is underwater.
Yes.
He can
Crassus.
sense that you are in danger, so he can fly back over here. He'll just have to get to his fishbowl so he doesn't drown. Drown, quote unquote.
Yes. Okay. So I believe that I will have Crassus return as quickly as he is able. What is his movement speed?
His flight is 2. He can fly 8 miles an hour or 120 feet per round. So with some effort, he can get here in 2 rounds.
So I would have to expend extra effort, or
If you wanted him to get here immediately, you could expend extra effort, or if you want if you're okay waiting 2 rounds, he can show up after that.
I think I'm going to, as long as it doesn't put him in danger, I will well, Eric believes in Crassus. Eric knows how tough Crassus is, and he knows how tough he is, and he's fine with waiting. So
Perfect.
like, Crassus, to me.
Those of you who can see the lake can see a current of water starting to head this way at a rapid pace. Just a little
wanted something to
aggressive
shoot?
V.
You wanted something to shoot? Looks like we have some. And I believe that is my turn now.
It is your turn after Crassus. Yep.
Eric is going to, let me see, what do I have for advantages? Handsome grab, fearsome presence, improve grab, improve smash, massing attack. Crashes the psychic goldfish, weapon break. I am going to just engage in a little bit of axe play, and I will make an attack against the one that attempted. Wait. First, I'm going to move my position to guard Miss Thorne, like become half Jotun meat shield for Miss Thorne, and then if is the thing still within striking distance?
Yeah, there is one within striking distance.
Sweet. I will attempt to. You gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? Ah, oh, god damn it. Well, I rolled a natural 1, so I think I'll use my first hero point of the night.
Oh, good.
Funnier if you don't.
You know what? You're right. I'm not going to use that hero point. I'll save it for something I actually need it for. And I'll just roll that natural 1 and I'll take it.
All right. So you step between the spirits and Isabella, and you brandish your mighty axe, and you give a mighty swing out, and you just embed it in the side of the signal shack.
Just, ha! Clang!
And you realize that the axe passed through the creature without causing any harm.
Damn ghosts! And I believe I will have to end my turn there because that was my action and my move. So
Perfect. Well, the one that you tried to chop is going to fly over to you, Eric, and try to give you the business.
Bring it.
Gets a 16 to hit once more. And I
Okay.
need you to make a dodge check for me.
Okay. Let me see. Dodge. So add +4 to that. Oh, that's not fun. That's 11.
11. Well, you will suffer the second degree of this effect,
Great.
as it basically its long jagged talons crash into you, and your body, your stomach sort of lurches as you feel yourself cast into the train wreck, as you are sort of launched out of the side of the signal building, crashing into the dirt and the mud in the base, like on the riverbank of the lake bank,
Ooh.
as you have been teleported, quote unquote.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, you don't suffer any damage, but you are about 500 feet away from the battlefield now.
Great. Okie dokie. And I'm going to have to do something about that.
Challenger.
Okay, unless I power stunned it, I don't think Challenger has anything that can affect insubstantial. But these
Man, it's too bad you don't have that mining helmet from Blackwater.
right? No, that's on the trophy wall.
I mean, you could for a hero point if you wanted to say that you remembered to grab that.
That is tempting, but I was thinking these ghostly apparitions are probably here for a reason. So I was gonna see, are they trying to like protect something? And also because they just moved Eric out of the signal station. Like, are they trying to protect something in this signal station? Is there somewhere they don't want us to go, something they don't want us to find out? Isabella did get some information, but is there something physical here that we're supposed to not see for the purposes of this story that someone's trying to write here? So Challenger's going to try to figure out what these ghosts are trying to do with either, I don't know if you want perception or investigation or stealth to not be noticed as he's trying to do this.
Well, do you have hide in plain sight as an advantage? I don't remember.
Ooh, I should have taken that. But no.
Okay. So you can make I'd say there's enough of a distraction in the room with the combat going on that you could make a stealth check to try to avoid being noticed. And then you could follow that up with an investigation check or an insight check to determine sort of what these things are, what are they so upset about.
Okay. Let's stealth and then make some decisions. Rolled a ooh, that's a pretty good roll. And stealth is a pretty good stealth. So doing some math is a 35.
35 is pretty good stealth. I can't roll a 35, so you disappear.
Into the shadows.
I don't know if anybody could roll a 35.
With my brightly colored sidekick costume. Do I need to extra effort to do investigation?
Yeah, if you want to do it this turn, it would be an extra effort to use your. Well, you could use your simple action to do it, but you'll have a -2 penalty.
Is it? Well, it depends. Is it investigation or perception to do so?
Investigation or insight.
Oh, insight. No, I'll spend the hero point. It's a one shot. And I'll
Knock on
roll.
wood.
Oh yeah, I'll roll you some insight. Oh, that was worth a knock. 21 total.
21's pretty good. As you're looking around, there's no sign that this place has been used as a signal station in recent years, but you do see what looks like a loose wall panel that could lead to something. There's like a secret compartment in this room.
Then with his move action, Challenger is going to stealthily try to get towards the wall panel.
Awesome. You slip over there, you can open the panel, and inside there is a little leather wrapped journal that has a number of sort of newspaper clippings and other things tucked within from the looks of things. And on the front cover, it says, this is property of C. Hughes.
Presumably Clyde, but let's not assume anything. Then I think that's all he can do this turn. I don't think he wants to give away his location just yet.
The Challenger has vanished. All right, good job, Challenger. 7 is another Break Screech, who is going to launch itself at Isabella's newly unprotected body.
I tried.
Do you have
Oh
interpose?
no. She's just made of
Not
regular
from
human
500 feet
flesh.
away.
Oh, yeah, fair actually, yeah.
I do, but not from 500 feet away.
So
Can it-
fast.
How close is it to Isabella's astral projection?
It's not far.
Am I close enough that I could interpose?
Can I interpose for myself? Is such a fun question.
Yes.
Yes.
Interpose. That's a
Hold
rare
on, I
one.
swear to God I had interpose, but now I'm not seeing it.
Everybody has access to interpose now. It's a new advantage. It's a new reaction
Oh,
type
okay.
that everybody has access
Oh,
to.
I was like,
Nice.
I swear to God I saw it.
Do you
But
roll to
yes.
hit first?
Yep, I do roll to hit first.
Okay.
And if you have regular interpose, you jump in front, you will take the hit. If you have improved interpose, there's a new advantage for improved interpose. 1 rank of improved interpose means that you jump in front, and if the 2-hit roll would hit your regular defense, you are still hit. But if it would not hit your regular defense, you are not hit. And the 2nd rank of improved interpose means that you can jump in front of your ally, take the hit, and then move them out of the range of the attack up to your full movement speed.
Okay. I just have regular interpose. So
Okay. So you will suffer. If I hit, then you can use your reaction to do that.
okay.
I'm going to use the paper dice for Isabella. 17 to hit your defense.
It does not.
Ooh, nice.
You missed.
So it lashes out, but I miss. Oh, wait, no. Your body's defenseless. I do hit your body. You can You can
Oh, that's rude.
roll.
Then the
Since you're
Great
resisting with
Falcon
your
will interpose.
perfect,
Oh, okay.
and the Gray Falcon has improved interpose.
2, apparently.
Yep. So I do hit you, Gray Falcon. I'll need a toughness check. It is rank 7, so it does get over your impervious 6. So I need a toughness check for a 17. You'll need
I rolled a
20.
17.
Oh, you're fine. That's a whole 27. So
27 for me.
the break screech's claws reach out and they rake across your stone hide, but you are indestructible. You are the mighty falcon. And with your interpose 2, you can move Isabella's body somewhere else up to your full movement speed if you'd like.
I think I dash over, put my shoulder in front, take the hit, scoop her up, and then shoulder check like through a ghost, through a specter, all the way out to where Eric is.
Then I think you move 1,800 feet around, so you can get Isabella easily over to where Eric is.
Yep.
We just gotta hydrate.
A hydrate. Basics of the game. Hydrating us.
What's that of water?
Well, it's a good thing we have break here in a few minutes. Because I am also running low on the water. Gray Falcon, do you have anything pithy to say to Eric when you drop his ward off to him?
No, I think he's actually very quiet and stoic about it.
Perfect.
Meanwhile, Eric is cursing a blue streak. Does Eric speak Jotun? Like I
Yes, he does. Yep.
Okay, cool. Then he is speaking in his mother's tongue, just cursing a blue streak.
Is any of that anything that I understand? Is any of that vaguely Scandinavian through history?
Yeah, so you have the multilingual advantage, if I remember right. So yeah, you do pretty much. Oh no, that's the Nightlark who has the multilingual language.
I'm just old.
Yep. You probably heard some of it around.
So I think I only understand half what you're saying, and Gray Falcon just looks at you and says, "You must speak more plainly," and then just sets down this person very gently, and then steps forwards and raises hands as if expecting to have to wrestle something.
Excellent. And then it is actually the Gray Falcon's turn after that. So, over to you.
I think I am going to spend a hero point and pull off one of the symbols mounted to my shoulder. And it's kind of got spikes coming off of it in several directions. I want this to have effects insubstantial rank 1 on it.
Okay.
I think I am partly spiritual magical energy, and I feel like that's reasonable for my character.
Yeah,
and I will go and try and cut down one of these attacking spirits.
Perfect.
I'll punch through it with a now it's kind of like a punching dagger sort of thing, I think.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
So assuming a 14 plus, was it 6 for a punching attack?
Yep, your close attack is +6, so yep.
So 20 total.
That will hit. Then your strength is 10.
Rank 10.
So... yeah, I'm looking at a DC 20 toughness save for these critters. He gets a 19 which misses by 1, but he is a minion. So that creature is dissipated. What does that look like, Grey Falcon?
I think he strikes directly through its chest, and then draws his hand up and back through the head, and then turns on the spot to face the next one. I don't know what most of these words mean, but I don't see takedown on my character sheet, so I think that's the end of my turn.
Yes, you do not have takedown as an advantage, but
I think
you can spend a hero point to get it if you want.
I'm a single big hitter type dude, so I await allies or
Perfect.
attacks.
All right, after Grey Falcon is one more Break Screech, who is suddenly found himself in the signal shack with just the mechanic to fight.
There were a lot of people here a second ago. Holy crap.
15 to hit your defense class.
That does not hit.
Okay, you're able to avoid they attack mostly with momentum. It's like they're trying to slam into you with the ghost train crash that they're in the middle of. There is the like whistle of the train going by as it slams into the wall, and the whole shack sort of shudders a little bit as you narrowly avoid being plastered. Over to you, Monsieur Mechanic.
Well, crap, there was a lot more people here. Now there's just a ghost. How did... The crazy lady's gone. She went with the Falcon guy, and I don't know how you fight a ghost. Cool.
The Falcon guy then crashes back in to stand next to you, by the way.
Oh god, it's a ghost. No, you're
Hell
not
yeah.
a ghost. You're real. Good to see you.
I am at least partly a ghost, but then so are you.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
What an existential fuck.
That's your one, Alex.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday. I can say it if I want.
I know.
Oh my god.
We're gonna...
We're all partially ghosts here.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Actually, can I sponsor Desmond for a hero point for that one? Because that was really cool.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
And here's your change. I just give it right back.
And we're just gonna defend ourselves for right now, because that seems like the smart thing to do. So... Duck and weave. Duck and weave.
Awesome. You're gonna make me open my rule Word document and look up how the defend action works.
I know how it works.
Oh, you wrote it down? Okay, good. Do you have improved defense, or are you just using the regular defense standard action?
Just regular.
Okay, perfect.
Devious Heart says it's his party and he'll F-bomb if he wants to.
That's fair. Yeah, good call, Devious.
Devious knows what's up.
That kind of party.
That kind of party.
If I knew they'd be effing, I would have dressed for the occasion.
Need a lot more black lace as a team.
I know, I was
Or
like,
less.
what does that mean?
Said more black legs
Gym
or
suits
less.
for everyone. Yeah, it's fair. The last Break Screech.
Sure, there's been a night like that at Club Tartarus.
It's theme
I would say
night
more nights
sometimes.
than less.
Oh boy.
What does this ghost want to do?
Did
This
I
ghost is gonna.
derail your brain, Alex?
Oh, come on. Hero point.
Yes!
I've been derailed. I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I see Challenger sneaking around, because he shouldn't get off so easy.
Yeah, you should.
I did not get a 35. You're good. There's a 20 on every dice at a 5% chance. All right, and that will take us to the end of the first round of combat, which now is probably a good point to take our quick break before we jump into the rest of the trouble, as we face these Break Screeches.
Tune back
Alright.
in for Alex to blow out the candles.
Oh,
We'll
that'd
be
be
back
fun.
in just a moment. And we're live.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us while we ran off for our quick break. I hope you are having as much fun as we are this evening as we explore the theft of the Aeon Dial and the fate of the Signalman's Watch. So, our heroes so far have found out that somebody stole a magic watch from Club Tartarus and has seemingly written them into the story. They've gone forth to investigate the crash site from the original train crash 3 years ago, and in the beginning of commencing their investigation, they have stumbled across a number of spirits called break screams that are sort of temporally misaligned souls who are in the middle of crashing a train or trying to make it everybody's problem. And we will go back to the top of initiative at Isabella. There are 4 more of these creatures left.
Okay. Isabella is going to be like, all right, so malicious it is. And she is going to punch whichever one she can reach first. And she is going to kind of crack her knuckles and just aim straight for their face. Or what is their face? Wherever their
Yeah,
face
they have a
is?
face. It's locked in
Okay.
a perpetual
their face?
scream as they're being.
Past
Yeah,
tense.
they have a face. It's just locked in a perpetual scream of I'm on a crashing train and nobody could help me.
Okay. All right. So she is going to punch. Punch. Where's punch? Her fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs for everybody.
6. Okay, wait. What does that say? Damage 6 with brass knuckles. Oh, 5 without. Okay. And I've got multi-attack. Hell yeah. How about a 17?
Do you want to attack a single?
Oh, yeah.
A
I guess I
17?
could. They're not close enough for me to do multi-attack, are they?
You could probably get to 2 of them with multi-attack with your movement speed.
Okay.
The trouble is you only have takedown 1, so you won't be able to keep attacking them unless they're adjacent to each other. So multi-attack would be the best way to attack 2 of them this turn.
Okay, so yeah, so I'll aim to attack 2 of them then.
Okay.
So that's
So
a
go ahead and
minus-
roll.
is that a
Minus 2 for 2
2?
targets.
Okay, so I got
Yep.
17 plus my 6. So what is that? 22.
Should be 17 plus 8, I would think. A d20
8?
plus 10. Yeah,
Oh,
you have a
it is
d20
yeah.
plus 10 ordinarily.
That's right.
Minus
yeah,
2
yeah.
is plus 8.
Yep.
So
yeah.
25 will hit.
25. Yes. And it is a DC 16 because I'm hitting them with my brass knuckles.
Oh, I rolled a 2 on the dice. That will dissipate one of them.
So she'll hit that one with her right hand, and then she's going to try and hit the other one with her left hand.
Perfect.
Maybe. We'll see. Oh, that's a nat 1. You can have my last hero points. Because that's not okay. Screw you, stupid pink dice. Alright, so purple has betrayed me. Pink has betrayed me. Let's go with pink sparkly. See if that one betrays me.
Pink Sparkly is not allowed to be a traitor.
It is a traitor because it is a 7. But that turns into a 17 plus 8 is... What the... Why can't I do any basic math today?
25.
It's No Math Monday. That's why.
Whew.
No Math
Just-
Monday.
This struggle is real today.
We don't believe in math on office hours.
I'm even wearing a
Oh.
shirt about math.
Yeah, speaking of
that
Yes,
that,
that's-
Link.
So that's a 17 plus 8. So that is a
25.
25. Thank you. Yes.
And I got a 15 on that one's toughness check, which is just a miss. So that will destroy another one.
Okay.
You have vanquished 2 of the break screams, Isabella. What happens?
So yeah, so she'll kind of be like, she'll kind of say out loud, okay, so malicious it is then. And she will go in and she will kind of right hook the other one, the first one, and kind of just square in its jaw, kind of redirecting it back to where it should be as it poofs out of existence. And then she will go in with an uppercut on the left hand for the one that is adjacent to it and will just uppercut its jaw back into place as
Heck
it
yeah.
poofs back into existence. Does she get anything from their, like, when they disappear? Like, does she get any sort of magic vibes?
I mean, they do have the magical effect that you've associated with the watch. They seem to be swimming in that magical energy, but nothing specific when they dissipate.
Okay, it doesn't feel like that they're, like, you know, the souls of these people that have been manipulated. It's more of just kind of their things.
Give me a magic check.
Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm going to go with the swirly red one this time.
Yeah, and if you want to, you do have skill mastery in magic, so you could just see if a 21 is enough. Or if you want to roll for it, you're welcome to roll for it.
Well, I rolled a 17. And then my
It's the number of the
specialization
day.
is a plus, I know, plus 10, so 27.
So with a 27, these do not appear to be the souls of these people.
Okay.
You think they're more strange temporal echoes, almost like the magic is trying to decide what reality is real.
Okay, so it's like, okay, so they're like just trapped. They're trapped incarnations of the actual accident, essentially.
Yeah, they're as much a human soul as a reflection is.
Okay. Okay.
We'd just
So
be
she
saying
feel-
stuff in Titan City.
I know. She feels less guilty about poofing them out of existence now. So that's what she was trying to figure out. Like, is she going to be dissipating souls of these victims, and now they can't come back because she just disintegrated their soul? But now she feels less bad.
Oh, not bad enough not to do that in the first place, but that's fine. Crassus. I have 2 break screams left, and Crassus has emerged from the water because
Oh.
Eric got teleported over to the riverbank.
Yep. Okay. Crassus. Well, he's not going to be able to get back to the train. The brake screams are all still in the train, yes?
In the signal station.
Oh, sorry, the signal station. Yeah, that's what I meant to
Yep.
say.
He could get there with a 15 athletics check.
Yeah, but how long?
He has a
can
minus 4 to athletics, so it'd be a 19 on the dice.
How long can he stay out of his bowl?
He's able to hold his breath for 1 minute plus a number of rounds equal to his stamina rank. So he can hold his breath for 12 rounds.
Okay. Terrible John Cena movie. Sorry.
12
brain went on a
rounds?
tangent. Yeah, no, it's a terrible movie. Anyway, let's see here. Crassus, I believe is he? Am I close enough to? Sorry, is Eric close enough to him now for him to get back in the bowl?
Yes.
Eric is going to kind of. Oh, I mean, it's not Eric's turn, but he would be calling for Crassus while he's cursing out loud in Jotun for Crassus to come to him, because he figures if he can't cut these things yet with his axe, then Crassus isn't going to have any better luck with his Colt 1911.
Yeah, Deuce, you're a monster.
I'm terrible. I know.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Deuce in chat mentioned Crassus could be out of his bowl for 15 minutes at 350 degrees with a spritz of lemon.
Deuce!
Going to shoot you, driving man.
All
We
right.
have a really
Anyway,
love-hate relationship.
So, yeah, that's Crassus will get back in his bowl at the very least, and then probably keep the gun out though, just in case.
Do you want to ready an action to shoot somebody if they come within range?
Yes, Crassus will ready
Perfect.
an action to shoot someone if they come within range.
Perfect.
I will stay out of
and-
Crassus's range.
Good luck with that.
Drive me closer so I can hit him with my sword. This is Crassus.
There's a stick up. Don't shoot. Don't shoot what?
Bang. Eric is after Crassus because 19 and 18 is too funny.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it is too funny. All right. Eric starts to move, and then with his axe in one hand and his magic fishbowl in the other hand, and then he stops and he looks over at Miss Thorne's vacant body, I guess, at the moment. Wait, that sounds weird. No. Her unconscious body, and
Her
just be like,
husk.
yes, there you go.
Ooh.
Shit.
Her meat suit.
He's just like,
Dreadful. Simply dreadful.
You look
He's
very
just
husky
like-
today.
he just looks back, looks over there, he's like, we will have, and he looks at his axe, Varana. I believe I'm saying that right.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm never sure with umlauts. And he just says, we will have glorious combat, but not right now. And he just is going to position himself and wait, ready in action to attack in the event of anybody Would I be able to use a hero point before I made the attack to give it effects insubstantial? Not yet, but like in the event of an attack.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Then I will hold an action to do that. And I will make sure I stay here and protect my unconscious coworker. Well, not you know what I mean.
Protect the husk.
I will protect the husk.
Protect the husk.
And that is my turn.
I'm addressing the Savage Dragon question in chat. It's a fun coincidence. I did not know Eric Larson was a popular comic book creator when I created the name Eric Larson. But how many people bring it to my attention tells me that he is a much more popular comic creator than I thought.
He did a lot of Spider-Man stuff
Oh,
once
cool.
upon a time.
And he had a mohawk
Yeah.
like Crassus.
That's what's
Yes,
up.
he also created the Savage Dragon.
Yeah, as I mentioned in chat, I thought Larson was a cool Scandinavian last name, and Eric being a Nordic bartender was a True Blood reference.
I've seen a little bit of the show, but I never read the books.
A little bit of the show, I think, is all you need to see.
Yeah.
That's my statement as a True Blood fan.
Yes. Don't drink that vampire blood, folks. It's not good for you.
Bad stuff.
Yep.
All right. 5 is dead, so we're over to Challenger on 17.
Okay, there's 2 of these dudes left.
There are 2 of them left, and they are both inside the shack with you and the mechanic, and the Gray Falcon.
Well, it's time to do what Challenger does and do a cool flip. Uh,
He does love doing a cool flip.
Going to burst from my shadowy hiding place and do. I believe I can still only apply feint to one enemy at a time, but going to do alternate feint with acrobatics to make one of these creatures vulnerable to the Gray Falcon, who should be able to hit them now.
Heck yeah. Give me a cool flip roll.
And he's just going to do this flip out while he's holding the journal.
Hmm.
Now that there's two of them left, he doesn't mind getting their attention.
Yeah, Challenger springs out of the hiding spot, a flash of blue and red. I'm going to give you a +2 circumstance bonus for being so well hidden to this acrobatics check.
Oh, then that is a 29 total. I have two
Never
good
mind,
skills.
I can't roll a 29.
I am here to do two things: flip out and shoot my slingshot.
Slingshot.
I'm all out of slingshot. I should probably share art of the characters over in Discord.
The art is so good.
Yeah, it's not even done yet. The colors are coming in tomorrow or the next day.
Spoilers for Gray Falcon.
Yes. I suspect we know what color the Gray Falcon will be.
I'm not sure what color hair Eric has. Like, I'm genuinely curious. I keep thinking it's either red or blonde because he's Scandinavian. But
A little
I saw-
stereotypical. I went with blonde.
Oh, I was gonna say I felt red. Red was what I felt.
Strawberry blonde.
Yeah, that would be less stereotypical. I could go with that. So you have bamboozled this thing, Challenger. What does it look like as you make it vulnerable to the Gray Falcon?
So at first he was worried about these ghosts attacking him, but now that we're down to only a couple and the Falcon is here and he feels a lot safer, he is going to pop out while holding the journal and purposely do like the same sort of flipping routine that he would have done back in the circus. But very notably making the journal prominent as he does, since these things seem to be protecting it.
Awesome.
And then just say, I think I got his attention. They're after this book.
what? Oh, like no.
They're after. You'll see in a sec.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. I'm like 500 feet away. I'm just like, oh, is that Challenger in there? Huh?
Yeah, Challenger's in there too in the Discord now. We've had Art of
Nice.
Challenger for a little while from the holiday special a few years ago. He's so stealthy in his bright blue jumpsuit.
Don't forget
We don't have art yet of the
red
mechanic.
gloves.
He's new. All right. After Challenger, 7 is dead. The Gray Falcon is up next, and one of these critters is vulnerable to you.
I think he looks over and sees this acrobatic display and sees the creature chasing. Hears this about a book. Not knowing what's going on, he will slice straight down the center of this vulnerable ghost. 21 to hit total.
Oh, that would have hit even if he wasn't vulnerable.
Strength 10.
That's a DC 20. I do get a 25 on the toughness check, however. So it does not pass. It does not dissipate this one.
Then I cut in ahead of Challenger, and he'll say, Hand me the scripture. And will hold out his other hand whilst he's battling this spirit.
Could I use my reaction to hand it over?
Yeah, that's fine.
Then yeah, Challenger hands the book over to the senior superhero.
He puts it under his arm and turns to face the ghost, and then splays his wings so that Challenger is almost entirely obscured.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
God, the Grey
dope.
Falcon is so cool.
Yeah, he is.
All right. So the Break Screech that was just attacked is going to attempt to attack the Grey Falcon. Yeah. That's a 20 to hit your defense class. So I need a 17 toughness check.
I missed my dice tray. I no sell it. 18
Perfect.
plus 10.
Yeah, just the train, it crashes into you with the speed of a locomotive, and you just nothing. There's a reverberation through the room as the
I think I
impact
shove it
slams into
over
you.
me. I redirect
yeah.
it over me so it goes into the distance.
Yes. Up and out the wall of the signal station.
Hawkman ain't got nothing on the Grey Falcon.
I do love Hawkman a lot.
Always preferred Shiera.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I like both of
100%.
the Hawks.
Yeah.
I don't think I realized how much Hawk I put into the Grey Falcon. Now that I'm thinking about his backstory.
I always liked Kendra Saunders. Anyway.
Mechanic, over to you. You have one ghost left in the room with you. It's a
Yep,
big
still
angry bird
ghost.
man.
I mean, technically three. I've got a half ghost and Gray Falcon and a Challenger who appeared out of nowhere like a ghost. So I'm happy defending. I feel comfortable with that.
Okay. Coolio. The last Break Screech is going to lash out at the Challenger. And get a 21 to hit your defense class.
Oh, that will just
Interpose.
Curses. Give me a toughness check, Grey Falcon.
22?
You were okay. That is just the threshold not to take a bruise because it's 5 above the DC. So he slams into you once more. You do have the option to move Challenger if Challenger is willing and you want to. Since you haven't moved interposed to.
I will sweep us out of the thing that just crashed through a wall behind us. I will take us both out through that and up into the air.
Awesome.
I will not drop my companion off. We will just leave.
You have become close air support with a slingshot.
What is the
That'll
range
take
of a
us back
slingshot?
around.
Out of curiosity,
that's a very good question.
is it feasibly out of harm's way while still enabling effect? I will hover at that height. Unless you're
What
about
is
to say
the
10 feet.
rank?
I don't know.
What's the rank of damage on your screenshot, Calvin?
It's blast
Slingshot,
12.
not screenshot.
12? Yeah,
You said 12?
Oh no, 12 to hit, 8 damage.
8's also pretty good. So yeah,
That's pretty good.
I'm going 100 feet in the air.
You are technically breaking power level limits, Calvin.
Oh, that is 10. Well, let me just quickly edit that. PL8, bring them both down by.
Yeah, do you want to do 10 and 6?
Yes.
Okay. So your short range is 90 feet on your slingshot.
We will be 90 feet off the ground. Gliding.
Excellent. And Doc Void redeemed a hydrate.
I'm dead. It's tradition.
It's a good thing I haven't made a slingshot attack yet.
It's all good. I should have caught that when I was looking at your sheet the other day. I've been making a lot of character sheets last week, and
Oh, we got another hydrate.
Same.
Devious heart.
If you
what do you
s-
mean?
Yeah.
Chat's trying to waterboard me on my birthday.
Chat's trying to make us all take another break.
Libations for all.
I know we're gonna have to all
Right.
pee again.
I can only drink so much vodka on camera.
Oh, are you
kidding.
having screwdriver?
No, I'm just having an orange water.
Yeah, that would, yeah.
Isabella is next.
Oh, and the other one is in the last one is in the shed? Or is there two
There's one in the
shed?
shed, and there's one who's been launched out of the shed.
Well, she will yeet herself back into the shed and she will punch that guy again. Or gal or entity.
Yeah,
She's gonna just
they're
punch.
It's fair. These things are of various ages and genders and identities.
So yeah, so she's gonna punch again with her brass knuckles. That is a 16? No. That is a 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
That's a DC 16.
DC 16. It does succeed on its toughness save.
Can I use one of my luck points to make you not succeed?
You can make me reroll and take the lower of the two. If you want.
No, she's gonna go fatigued and hit him again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so she'll go fatigued and hit him again. That is 23.
23 will hit. It does hit by 6, so you will get +2 damage for your single target multi-attack.
Okay.
That time he will be dissipated. What happens, Isabella?
So yeah, so she'll kind of phase her way into the building and just be like, not on my watch today. And she will uppercut him with her right hand square in the face. And he'll just poof.
Perfect. Do you stay in the room or do you go back out to chase after the last one that's outside?
Nope, she stays in the room.
Oh, another ghost. Wait, it's our ghost.
It's our ghost.
I was going to say, it would be so funny if Isabella left and the mechanic was like, well, there were a lot of people in this room a minute ago. Just the last man standing.
I'm very worried the next time the Great Falcon shows up, I get drug out of here, so I'm just waiting.
And
Perfect.
fatigue just means I can either move or do an action, correct?
No, it means that your movement speed is cut in half. So instead of being able
okay.
to move 60 feet per round, you'll only move regular
That's-
30 feet per round.
That's exhausted is when it's you can only do one or the other. Okay.
Exhausted gives you a -2 penalty to all of your rolls and half
Ooh.
speed. You're thinking of dazed, where you can only do one or the other.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I probably need to double confirm because some of the conditions have changed in 4th edition. But Devious has very helpfully put together a handout that I can reference that just has all the conditions written on it.
Okay. So fatigued is just half my movement speed. Okay.
Yep. All right. Until you can rest for an hour.
Okay.
Have fun, basics of the game. Thanks for stopping by. He says, have fun, don't die.
Crying.
I like that movie.
I believe you.
Isabella's great. She's fine. She doesn't know what's
I'm punching
happening to her
ghosts.
body, but she's fine as a ghost.
Yeah, she is.
Hey.
Hey.
Some more Anson Walker just got really upset and he doesn't know why.
Oh my.
She is mommy.
Crassus is up next. There's a ghost out here. He could take a shot.
You know what? Crassus likes violence. Crassus wakes up every day and chooses violence.
Now is the time for the shooting.
Now is the time for the shooting. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Come on,
I'm
Mark.
not
Find
gonna
it.
miss my shot.
Ugh, that's a
Hey, yo, I'm
14 to
young,
hit.
scrappy, and splashy.
There's a 14 hit.
14 will not hit. He has missed his shot.
Mm,
He aims his pistol at the sky.
that's too funny. I'm gonna let that ride. That's too funny.
Dang it, Calvin. Here's a hero point for Hamilton.
Oh, is that what that was in reference to? Oh my god.
Eric, over to
Well
you.
done, Calvin.
It's gonna be a lot of that.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that's me. Right. Eric is going to how close is this ghost? Or this break screech?
It is about 100 feet away at this point.
That's perfect. I can get there in a move action, and I will spend a hero point to put effects insubstantial on my axe by saying a little prayer in Jotun, and I am going to attempt once again to cleave this thing's head from its body
Excellent.
with great violence. All right.
Love that
Excuse me,
shit.
that got loud.
The violence.
That's a natural 20. So a total of 26 to hit.
Well, that will definitely hit, and you'll get a +5 DC,
Glorious.
which
I
I
think
think
that's our-
takes your DC to 25.
That's our first nat 20.
It is.
I do not often roll a nat 20 on this die, so I'm extremely happy. I could show
Dang,
you if you want. I just
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay.
25. Here we go. I only play with people I trust
oh, I know.
when I have a choice.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes I don't have a choice.
Like at conventions.
Yep.
There's a guy that
But those
showed up,
usually in
dragged me to a
person.
basement.
What?
Who's dragging me to a basement?
That's exactly right. That's when you don't have a choice.
Oh, yeah. When I wake up, the bandits are like, "Run this game for us now." Happens more frequently than you think. Eric, you definitely annihilate that one. What does it look like?
Eric is just going at this point. Eric has honestly, he's kind of lost his temper because he took a swing, got his axe stuck in a wall, then got yeeted 500 feet to crash into the mud and the muck, which, mud and muck, whatever. Battlefields have that kind of stuff all the time.
Bad for his
And
hair.
yes, he is rather upset about that. He is rather upset that Crassus missed his shot. Not upset with Crassus, but upset that that happened. And so he's got a little bit of bloodshot in the eyes, and he's just going to haul back, holding Crassus in one hand. He just hauls back and does a one-armed Babe Ruth wild swing, just and absolutely bifurcates this thing. Or
Hell,
wait, no, sorry,
yes.
bisects. Bifurcates is this way, bisects is that way. Right. Just bisects it.
That is the kind of specificity I look for here.
Words have meaning in the Untold Stories Project.
Coming from the man who will not shut up about being electrocuted. You can be electrocuted one time. Any other time, it's shocked.
I don't think I was in a position to bifurcate properly, but I'm gonna maybe not straight across, but at an angle up and just under one arm, over the shoulder on the other side, and cleave it right in twain.
It dissipates with a loud screech. And
then
the electric
Eric
energy
just
that has permeated the
bellows.
battlefield dissipates.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over.
Oh, no, you're good.
But Eric just lets out a victory cry, like, ah!
Crassus also lets out this cry, but it just emerges as bubbles from his tank because he's not doing it psychically.
I freaking love it.
He does have the little angry look on his face and his little fins up, but it's just boop, 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 boop.
The falcon will go down to the ground and does a drive-by drop-off, and then immediately goes to the body of Isabel and confirms that it's still there and picks it up and brings it to the centroid of the group.
Excellent. Is the group, is the centroid of the group, are we reuniting in the shack, or are we waiting for the mechanic to come out, or what's the plan?
Bottom
I
of the
think it's
shack.
just outside. Yep.
I'll walk down the steps casually.
Yeah, just outside sounds good.
Yeah, Isabella will just kind of sink down through the floor to the bottom and kind of reunite with her body and just kind of wiping her sleeves, and it's just like really in the mud, and just kind of continues to try and clear the mud off of her coat.
When you regain the sense of your physical body, across your stomach is the book that was found. Our young friend located this for us. Perhaps you could take a look and glean some valuable insight.
Is it a magical book? Question mark, Alex?
It is not registering as magical, no.
Interesting.
Just seems like his book.
Just seems like a regular book. But they seem to
But
be
you know-
wanting to catch this. They wanted this particular book.
It seems like they didn't want Challenger to get away with it, no. They seemed upset when he found it.
She will muscle his hair up a little bit when they say that Challenger is who found it. She will just kind of ruffle his hair a little bit and just be like, "Great job, little one."
Well done,
I'm
Bob.
not that short, but
I was gonna say,
thanks.
and you guys are like, she's maybe like just a little bit above eye level to you. Like you guys are about the same size. She's not very tall. So like you're like, because I'm imagining she's kind of, like not stout, but she's a fighter, so she's gonna be a little bit more muscular. But yeah, I'm imagining that she's kind of, maybe like half a head taller than you.
I don't remember how old Challenger is at this particular year, but once he goes through
It's
puberty, he's gonna
14 or
shoot.
15, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's got more height to get.
Yeah, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. If it's anything like my nephew, who was the same size all the way until he turned 16, and now all of a sudden he's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, that's his timeline.
Yeah, it was like literally shorter, giant. And I'm like, what is happening? How are you now like 2 feet taller than I am?
God, I cannot wait for Challenger and Mysterious Boy to argue about who's an inch taller than the other one when they turn 17.
Oh, that'll be good. So Isabella will try and do a reading on this book. She will pull out her tarot cards and will attempt to do a reading on this. Since it's not
Awesome.
magical.
Do you want to use one of your uses of precognition on this book?
Probably, yeah, since it's not magical.
Yeah, so the for those of you at home, in 4th edition Mutants and Masterminds, precognition has changed a little bit. Basically, Isabella has precognition 2, which means twice per session she has the ability to use precognition to do one of two things. She can use it to get precognitive guidance, which allows her to spend a use of her precognition to gain the benefits of the guidance advantage. As with guidance, the GM decides exactly what she learns, although she can ask for a specific benefit or insight, and the effect should be beneficial. She can also use it to do a precognitive warning, which is a lot more powerful. She can spend a use of her precognition to move a scene back to an earlier point in the game. Everything that happened after that point becomes a precognitive vision or premonition she experienced rather than actual events that played out and effectively never happened. Gameplay resumes from the earlier points, but she is the only one aware of the events from the vision unless she shares the information with others.
Wow.
That's
Which is-
freaking cool.
Kind of nuts.
She's not going to do that because she doesn't want to have to fight those things again. So she's just wanting guidance on the
Perfect.
book. So yeah, so she'll kind of set it, she'll kind of crisscross applesauce kind of down on the ground, pull out her tarot cards, kind of start laying them out in, oh, I put my book away. I can't remember what the patterns are called. In one of the larger patterns, and kind of having the book at the center, and we'll just kind of asking for guidance on more information on the book itself.
Perfect. So asking for sort of giving this spread and trying to glean what's useful and what information is vital from this book. Looking at it, she gets glimpses of Clyde Hughes poring over this manuscript as if it's become some kind of emotional focal point for him. You do see he was working on this while in prison. He has this spread out before him. He's in the prison library and he is looking up he's going through different newspaper articles and trying to track down genealogies. And it looks like he has compiled a list of the 24 people who were killed in the accident. And he has collected this specific text as a central location for all of his apologies. He's got letters written out to several of the people who died in the accident. And you know that 2 of the people who died are his wife and child.
Are Clyde's
As you
wife
sort
and
of
child?
or Clyde's wife and child who were
Okay.
on the train that night. You see, he hasn't sent any of these apology letters yet. And
And
in the very
he wrote them to the families of the people that died, not like
Yes.
a I'm sorry, you know, like a what are they called? I can't even think of what they're called. When you say when you're telling someone that you're sorry, but you're writing it in a letter.
A direct apology post-mortem.
Yes. There's a word that I'm trying to think of, and it'll come to me like after the stream's over, and I'm just gonna yell it in my sleep because that's when I'm gonna remember what the word is that I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
Atone. It's not an atonement letter that he's sending to the people that died. He's sending it to their families.
Yes, it looks like he's
Okay.
trying to make amends for the accident.
Okay.
And you do notice with your precognitive vision, the flash of guidance inspiration you'll get is that Clyde is not the last person to touch this book. You do see not so much a figure, but a presence wash over the book. There's almost this, you hear the scratching of pen on paper, the clicking of typewriter keys. And you get almost
Can't
like
trust those damn
an
typewriters.
yeah, you get an overlay of a figure at a typewriter typing away, saying Clyde worked on atonement, but knew that a mere apology was never going to be enough to ease the guilt of his soul. He would have to do something much more proactive if he hoped to make up for all the pain that he caused. And you get a glimpse that in the back of this bundle, basically the book is a journal with a bundle of individual letters and stuff stuffed into it.
Yeah.
In the back of it, there is some magical information that you'll be able to read should you look through the book.
Is it magical information like a spell, or like that he was trying to think of magical items he could use? Because she will have kind of, as she sees that there's like letters wedged in there, she will kind of go through the book, kind of looking through what's in it.
Inside, you see 2 interesting things. You find another scrap of that manuscript paper, similar to the one that you found at Club Tartarus, that lays out exactly how Clyde was able to walk into Club Tartarus and steal the Aeon Dial. basically, he was written to be able to do so. Whoever this editor is basically wrote out. And then Clyde walked into the bar and nobody noticed as he grabbed the Aeon dial and walked out.
Okay.
And the second thing that's in there is a rolled up scroll depicting the Aeon dial with a rudimentary handwritten explanation of how to wield its power.
Oh no.
Does it seem to be the same handwriting as that of the parchment, the manuscript paper?
It does not.
Okay.
Gray Falcon, you recognize the handwriting. It looks like this was written by the Nightlark.
This hand is familiar to me. He'll actually like pick it up. I believe this is the hand of the lark. Is she involved somehow, knowingly or unknowingly? How strange.
And she's known for taking magical artifacts from people that don't deserve them.
Yes.
Like that's a known thing. That's not like her secret ambition. That's a known fact.
It's our main pastime.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her main claim to fame. And it's what you would know her for, Isabella. You've probably consulted with her on artifacts in the past.
Okay. Okay.
She is an expert on their usage as well, not just the procurement of them, but she does know how to use artifacts and store them safely, generally speaking.
So either Nightlark was aiming to take this from Mr. Powers, or she's who found it for Mr. Powers.
I've heard
Interesting.
anything about this?
You are from. Give me an expertise monster bartender check.
Sweet.
Monster bartender.
I was hoping I'd get. God, that's almost as much fun as expertise janitor.
I don't know what skill I'd roll, but at some point I'm going to ask the question of myself: is this a job that we've done before?
Ooh. Do you know? Oh, that's a good one.
Like, is that a dice check? I don't know.
Roll an
22.
expertise Calvin check to see if you took notes about what happened last time.
That's what expertise Calvin is?
That's just part of what you could do with expertise Calvin. There's actually like 10 uses of expertise
13.
Calvin.
I got a 22, Alex.
22. With a 22, Eric, you would know some of the origin of the Aeon dial. At least what Mr. Powers has told you about it. He wouldn't have told you the whole story.
Oh no.
But you do know that the dial is a personal possession of Mr. Powers's. There are rumors around the bar that he is the person who created it. But it is an important thing that allows Club Tartarus to hang out in the sort of negative zone between time and space that it does. It's also one of the relics that helps with making sure everybody who leaves the club goes back to the time period they're meant to be in instead of wandering out someplace they're not supposed to go.
I will
Which is why only
share-
guests were not allowed in.
I will share this with the. Wait, is this something I would know if Mr. Powers would approve of me sharing with the group?
I'm Mr. Powers' favorite, so
I mean, that's true.
it's literally on my
Yeah, in
character
the
sheet
interest-
that I'm the favorite.
Yeah, in the interest of getting the thing back, it's you have leniency to give some of Mr. Powers' information, though he is a relatively secret person usually.
Yes, I would. I'll try and couch it in like what I have heard is this, that, and the other thing.
For
Not
what it's
necessarily directly from Mr. Powers.
For what it's worth, while the Gray Falcon is looking over the note of the dial, the Mechanic is going to look a little more intently and try and get a feel for maybe an ability to use it. We'll see, but we're not going to say anything. We're just going to look very intently at the how-to guide that's being held there. No reason.
Cool. Do you have a quickness power mechanic for like rituals or like research or learning information quickly?
Nope, I put a lot of points in a lot of places and couldn't fit it in.
So looking at it, this does look pretty technical. You can make a magic check to see if you're able to parse some of it. I say technical, I mean technical in a magical sense, not technical in a technology sense.
Fair enough. 21?
21. You think with enough time, you could probably get some information from this. If you had to put it into game mechanic terms, you suspect time rank 10 is how long it takes to study the manuscript to get some sense of how to use the Aeon dial. Which, in not mechanical terms, is 2 hours of research.
Wow.
Unless you have some kind of quickness.
So I think the Grey Falcon is now thinking back on this differently. He's thinking back on this like, did we get this for Mr. Powers together, or is this a thing that happened before his time, or is this a thing that's happened in the past day since they've been apart? He's trying to, in his head, order events.
Trying to figure out
Oh,
when the
I'm sorry, I was looking in the wrong space. Yeah, I have quickness for mental only task 2.
okay. So you could reduce that down to 30 minutes instead of 2 hours of study time.
Ooh, it looks
And
like
Grey
we've
Falcon,
got a
can
hype
you
train.
a hype train?
We do. Paradox just redeemed a bunch of subs for us.
Paradox, that's so nice. Thank you, man. I really appreciate
Birthday
that.
subs.
That's 5 birthday subs.
That is
Hype
You are the
birthday
bomb.
subs.
Oh wait, those aren't hype trains.
Trauma is a
Yeah,
kind of
trauma
hype.
trade.
Trauma is a kind of hype.
Thank you, Paradox. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I'm so glad I did this today on my birthday. I'm having a great time. I hope everybody else is having a good time.
I'm having a fantastic time, and thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
I'm just here for cake.
I didn't even bring cake. I feel so bad.
Oh.
The cake is
I've got my own
Wonderful.
form of train ma instead of trauma. All aboard the trauma train. Grey Falcon, can you please repeat your question for me? I got distracted.
Grey Falcon is trying to determine whether or not this device, now that he knows that the Nightlark has handled it, was a job that she has done before his time with him, or if she has done it very recently in secret. He's trying to intuit that based off of the history and behavior that he knows of her.
Man. I'm just gonna call this. Let me look at your sheet real quick. What a great question.
I
Have I
have
noticed-
History 11 and Partner Bond.
Yeah. So I do think that this is more of an insight question than a history question. But I will, since Nightlark is not here, we'll use your tap for partner bond with the Nightlark. I'm going to go ahead and give you a +5 circumstance bonus to this check. Usually partner bond gives you 1 free use. Basically, you can give 1 free hero point to the hero you have a partner bond with. But since she's not here, I'll give you effectively a big circumstance bonus to know if what her relation to this could be.
All right. I get a +10 total then, and rolled a 17. All said and done.
Wow. 17 is the number of the adventure.
It is. Brought to you by the number 17.
With the 17, you know, Gray Falcon, that the Nightlark has never handled this device directly. She has notes about it. She calls it a reality anchor is the type of device that she's talking about. She theorizes that there are 12 such devices, each one tied to one of the 12 Titans, that are a fragment of their power that lingers in the material world. These reality anchors are items that each Titan imbued with some of their energy. If this Aeon dial deals with time and the like, it's conceivable that it was forged by Kronos during basically the formation of this universe. According to the Nightlark, some of these items, the Titans hid them somewhere far away from where mortals could find them, and others kept them within their domains within Tartarus itself, trusting in their own ability to protect the object. If the Aeon Dial is one of those objects and it's in Club Tartarus, it's possible that Mr. Powers is the one who created it and is protecting it. According to some of what the Nightlark has told you about these particular items, she's never been sure if they're a myth or if they're an actual real thing, but she does think that if somebody was able to gather all 12 of them, it would lead to some kind of terrible cataclysmic event if in the wrong hands. She's been looking for proof that they actually exist, but she's done some studies on a few of these reality anchors in the past, including the Aeon Dial.
So that's a lot. I think Grey Falcon. I think everyone has been talking around him and peering over his shoulder as he's just been looking at this. He is so perplexed because this is clearly. I think he says out loud. I think he says, "This is clearly her hand," and yet, only last week we discussed how she had wanted the opportunity to do this and never had it. And she has not had the time.
Oh, I'll
It's
see
a
what you did
very-
there. Good job, Gray Falcon. That's funny.
This is a very complex situation. Perhaps even beyond my ability to understand. Is it possible that this is a note from a future event? Once again.
Based on what the watch is purported to be able to do, that is 100% possible that this is a time-displaced note from the future.
Eric is just going to start massaging his head.
So this note was displaced through time from a version of Nightlark who is yet to be, for the use of these nefarious individuals beyond her knowing. She is not actively participating with this scheme. That I know for certain.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's a superhero.
It is weird that she's missing, though.
He is like in the back of his mind. He's like, but where is she right now? Because she just vanished without we intended on going on patrol together, and then she went, actually, I've got somewhere to be. Sorry. And now he's like, is all of this connected? And he's trying to rack his brain, but he has an asterisk where the investigation skill is. So he's just speaking out loud and hoping somebody else picks up on something.
I don't know if I know Nightlark well enough to.
I know.
You have a crush on her.
You do have a crush
Well,
on her.
yeah. It's like, oh, she's cool, and like a month later, he'll move on.
Isabella will look at you and be like, it won't be a month.
I mean,
All right, hero point, Aunt Puppy.
There you go.
So I guess that's the fun question, gang. Do we want to try and catch a train? Not that I don't enjoy standing out here in this beautiful weather with you, but
We probably
If he's
should.
if
I
he's
would
got
like
it,
to catch one. And he spreads his wings, and the falcon takes off and flies over toward the lake, and then dive bombs into the lake. And if
Excellent.
uninterrupted, approximately 2 minutes later, a train car will be dragged to shore, or at least half of one.
Wow.
Heck yes.
Wow.
I assume nobody else took the time to dive to the bottom of this lake to find the wreckage of this train car.
No, that would
Did-
be a big undertaking in the 1920s. And they're like,
Did you know
it's
that was
down there.
there?
Krass is like, yeah, I know it was there. I was going to do that.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
so
gonna
proud
pull it
of you
up,
for
man.
remembering. I'm so proud of you for remembering, but it would have been nice if you had told me, which would have been difficult. We were in the middle of fighting, not
No,
ghosts. Anyway,
I remembered it was there. I just didn't remember to tell you.
that's
That
fair.
tracks.
That tracks. Yes. Train. Enough with the puns.
Yeah, I
Train,
think these things are
train,
just gonna happen.
train.
That tracks.
Yeah. Desmond, I'm giving you a hero point because that was cool as hell.
Yes.
Is it
And
so? Is it
as
a
the
whole train car or is it half a train car?
It's a whole train car that the Grey Falcon's able to pull out. There's a few more train cars down there, but this one, Grey Falcon's able to yank to shore. And as the water is dripping off of it, all of you hear something. Looking along the side of the train, a line of handwritten ink begins to glow faintly across the walls of the train. And from somewhere around you, you can hear the scratching sound of pen on paper, which grows faster and sharper until suddenly there's a man standing next to the train, calmly scribbling on a roll of parchment as though he'd been there all along. And he has angular features with scarlet lensed sunglasses, a crimson frock coat that looks like it's from Hamilton. His gray hair is swept back into two sharp points, and he has a very severe goatee that frames his mouth. And he throws his quill up in the air, and it disappears with a poof, and he bows his head. I had hoped we might have the chance to talk. My name is Erebus Redgrave, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I understand you've been looking into what Mr. Hughes has been up to this evening.
How close is he to Isabella?
He's within walking distance.
She will walk up and punch him. Like, not in the face.
Roll to hit.
She's gonna punch him like in the gut. Like, she's irritated by the fact that he is messing with the magic. So she's gonna, because she did not take her brass knuckles off. She left them on. Ah, damn. That's a 15.
As you go to punch him, you see the parchment quickly writes, Isabella thought about punching him and then decided not to. And you stop.
Eric is going to brandish his axe at the man and say, You are the one who enabled him to steal the artifact.
Everyone seems a little tense right now. Maybe we just bring it down a level. Let's communicate. I'm not here to fight.
Well, if we seem tense, it's because we just saw ourselves on a train that crashed 3 years ago.
Oh, yes, I haven't decided if that's what happens yet or not, but that is part of why
You
I'm here to speak with you.
have not decided? Do you believe it is your place to decide? You meddle here with things that are set in stone.
I can see why that would be a concern to you, my friend.
I think Grey Falcon wants to throw this train car. Actually,
At him or into the lake?
at Erebus.
Wonderful. Roll to
You're gonna
hit.
slam it down like directly next to him, and say, "I am imbued with purpose, not patience. Explain quickly." And he like closes the distance and points at him.
Yes, I suppose that an explanation is warranted. You see, I am interested in the 5 of you, the 6 of you, including your friend the Nightlark. You are interesting in a world of lesser beings. You are actually capable of agency, something that I am routinely impressed by. You see, I'm a storyteller, and so many of the characters in these stories, the story happens to them. I'm invested in those of you who can change the story. You know, the story flows around each of you like a stream that meets a boulder. And I thought Clyde was one of those people as well. Somebody who suffered a great tragedy. I want to bring peace to him. You know, poor Clyde has been through so much in the years since he made this mistake. It feels wrong not to help him if we can.
Is this not an event that is set in stone and needs to continue to happen?
That is an interesting question, Miss Thorne. You see, some events are set in stone, but through the use of the Aeon Dial, I believe Clyde may yet save those people, the ones who died on the train. But whether that is a salvation or simply a different tragedy, that is something we can't know until it happens. You, however, have the rare privilege of choosing which one of these tragedies the city must live with. Whether you help Clyde and undo the train crash from 3 years ago, bringing all 24 of those poor victims back to life, the butterfly effect of which would change many things in Titan City. Or you can stop Clyde from rewriting time, condemning him and the passengers, but preserving the safety of the city itself. I don't have a preference, naturally. I'm just curious to see what the 5 of you will do in the event of such a decision.
Would changing the course of history, would anyone remember it besides us?
Mr. Powers would remember.
Would the people involved remember?
The people who were meant to be dead will go on as if they were always meant to be alive. And their loved ones will never know that they had passed. All of that heartbreak would be gone.
And there would be no trace of memory for what they experienced before. No hint, no dreams of a death so horrific.
Who can say? I don't know.
My
And
fear
I
is.
suppose that means you.
Oh, go ahead.
So that also means you don't know what'll happen to that dial afterwards. Something that strong and that can do whatever. It's just going to be out there.
It is not my intention to leave it loose for anybody to use, if that's your concern.
Dial belongs to Mr. Powers. It is to be returned to the club. That is why
If that
I
is
am
your
here.
wish.
Power scares the hell out of me, but that's the safer place for the thing to be.
Exactly.
Perhaps I misjudged you, so quick to throw power back into the hands of those who are beyond your small concerns. Think of everything you could do with such an ability, all the tragedies you might be able to unmake.
But think of
Challenger,
all the
you alone, I suspect, would want, well, a second chance at life for some people in your past.
He just kind of squints at that. I mean, yeah, it's a nice fantasy, isn't it? Getting to redo and change things that didn't turn out the way you liked.
We live in
That's
fantastic times, my friend.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fantastic things, but I'm also just a circus kid with a slingshot, and that's just not how life works. You don't get to just go back and change things because you don't like what happened, especially when you can't calculate the actual cost of all of it. We bring these people back. Who knows what happens to even more people in the city?
Or we could be just creating another timeline and the tragedy still happens, it just happens differently. Or we could create a bigger tragedy because now there's people that shouldn't be alive that are alive. Or they could seep the memories at some point in time, seep into their consciousness, and now they have to deal with that grief all over again.
And Eric will hold up the bowl and say, Crassus, and refresh my memory if I'm not mistaken, GM. At the beginning of this story, when I was talking to Crassus on our way to the club, Crassus sensed something like the train coming through the city.
Mm-hmm.
Crassus, tell them what you told me a few hours ago.
Do you want a hero point?
That's a loaded question, Alex. What do I have to do for this hero point?
I'm not going to tell you until you accept it.
Oh, door number 1 or door number 2?
Do it.
Let's make a deal.
Yes, I'll take the hero point.
Oh no, Crass doesn't remember.
Crassus looks at you and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh.
And at this point, there's just like a thunderclap as Eric mashes his hand against his forehead. A few
Are you
hours
talking
ago,
about when that guy drove by really fast? All I remember is that car going by.
Enough. I should have known this would happen. A few hours
that's
ago, Crassus
amazing.
and I were walking to the club, and Crassus, who can no longer remember this because he is but a goldfish, a very psychically gifted goldfish, but a goldfish nonetheless, told me that he was sensing something akin to the presence of a train, or the spectral presence of a train crashing through Titan City, terrifying
with-
people with the sound of shrieking brakes. Sort of like those. Oh,
Yeah, that feels familiar.
yes. But
I
this
feel
was
like I'd
not
remember that.
this. Yes, well, you didn't. Anyway, this
Then he swims to the back of his bowl and he's like, "Oh, did you put an extension in here?" Because he doesn't remember this side of his bowl. Then he turns around and goes back the other way.
Eric is going to just tuck the bowl carefully under his arm because Crassus is his partner. So, gotta protect the guy. But he's going to say, that was not the tragedy of history. That is the tragedy that could yet be. Is this correct? And he says, pointing at Erebus.
It's a potentiality, sure. Things are in
Look,
motion now.
You're
The story is being written. It is not. The ink is not dry.
Grey Falcon doesn't
And
seem
as I
happy at
said,
all with this.
I do not have a preference. You are welcome to pursue whatever avenue you wish with the Aeon Dial. I just wanted you to have all of the options available to you.
Eric will tuck the axe back into its scabbard, for want of a better term, and just like thump his hand on Challenger's back. I agree with the boy. And Challenger might just
Yeah.
because Eric is not a light touch.
And Challenger is very short.
And Eric is very tall.
Eric, I don't want to add temptation to your decision here, but your ancestor could no longer
I-
be a coward if you had the power of the Aeon Dial at your disposal. You can
don't know if
remove
that-
the stain from your family's name for
Eric
and it'll-
just lets out kind of a deep grumble, like there's a rumble in his throat. Just I don't know if that came through, but
Yep.
okay. But he narrows his eyes. This is not the way of honor. This is not the way of valor. To take the easy way out? There is no glory in this. My ancestor made his choice. It was a coward's choice. My family has had to live with that stain ever since. I will not remove it by taking another easy way out. I will earn glory for my family.
Well, that is very inspiring. Well, I presented the decision to you. Find Clyde and take the Aeon Dial back from him. Bring his victims back to life or save the timeline. I'll be watching. And the parchment that he had unfurled furls back up into a scroll, and he disappears with a
wish I
splash of
hadn't-
ink.
I wish I hadn't put my axe away. I should have just tried to freeze him in a block of ice. Oh well.
Crassus will say, "Don't forget to throw your axe at him and encase him in a block of ice."
Good job, fishy buddy.
Thank you, Crassus.
I didn't want you to forget.
I appreciate your consideration.
Yeah, I think Grey Falcon has been standing next to this train car that he just slammed down, and has just been kind of staring at the floor. And he does not like any of this scenario, and you hear the sound of granite grinding on granite, and then he goes up to the train car and just rips the entire train car door off, and he steps up and inside it and starts inspecting the interior.
Eric will follow.
Excellent.
And start looking around.
Yeah, inside you see a waterlogged, half-rotten train car. There are several dozen bags that have come down from the overhead compartment. You do see some fish-eaten skeletons sort of cast about the place. Doesn't appear to be much else of interest inside the car itself.
Falcon walks over to a table with skeletons of some group that were sitting together, and he just stares down at it, and then out the window, and over to Eric.
These dead should be returned to the earth. The way of my people is... Well, wait, no, sorry, out of character. I don't know that Jotuns would burn their dead. I don't know
That seems
what the lore on
probably
that is.
seems hard for a frost giant.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Or at least out of
let's say-
character.
Yes, I agree. These dead should be returned to the earth.
Peek my head in the door there and go, hey, you two. Get it? Kind of heavy. How about we make a deal? Let's go catch the train with the crazy dude and the artifact on it, and then we can come back and help out the people's corpses after.
Agreed.
Fair deal?
Agreed. This is not the time. We do not have... Time seems to be the most important thing right now.
Kind of glance at Gray Falcon, make sure he's... Look at him sitting there, like, you doing okay, bud?
Eric will squeeze past the mechanic and
Pat on
lower
the shoulder.
his head and just exit the train car. But stop right
Grey
outside.
Falcon will.
Go
Go ahead.
No, you. Go ahead.
No, you. No, you.
Like, come, my friend. There's work to be done.
Yeah, Grey Falcon lingers, and then steps back to the door frame and past the mechanic, and he pauses for a second and says to the mechanic, "Do you believe these people ever had a chance, or were they placed here by malice?"
Couldn't tell you. That's beyond me. I think the question I'm going to gotta figure out is if it cost you something to save a whole bunch of people, would you take it? And how much would you be willing to pay? I don't know the answer to that either, but we got some time. So kind of pat him on the shoulder, hold up the blueprints of the dial and go, I'm gonna do some reading while we catch up. Walk over to Challenger, throw him the keys and go, you're driving, buddy.
Challenger
my
has
God.
just been like looking at his slingshot, just like methodically fiddling with it. So the keys just kind of like bump into his chest, and then he kind of scrambles to catch them. What?
Yeah, we're
Wait,
driving. We
what?
got a train to catch. Well, I can't read and drive. That seems highly dangerous, and I don't want a repeat of however many years ago. So there's a ghost train. It's on the tracks because it can't leave the tracks. So all we got to do is follow them until we catch up, right? Right. If you see one that's not ghostly, get off the tracks.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, you don't gotta sell me. And
I
he is
knew
just back to his regular self, and sprints off to the car.
Almost suspiciously good timing. As you race off to the car, you do hear a train whistle in the distance, and there is a screeching golden train coming down the tracks. It looks like the next attempt to undo the crash has begun.
Oh boy.
So, with a rough idea, can I do some quick mental calculus about how long it's going to be before it comes this way?
Based on the distance of the train whistle, you think you probably have about 30 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
I
Well,
is Isabella doesn't want to wait that long.
Oh no, we got to meet it down the tracks. But
Isabella
yeah, let's
doesn't
get him.
need to wait that long. Isabella can astral
Mm.
project herself onto the train.
you want to put your body in the car first?
The
Not
thing is, Isabella, I need a
preferably.
little bit of time to. I need a little time to figure this out and kind of hold up the diagram. Because whether he figures it out or doesn't, can't go in blind.
Okay. 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 I was thinking I was going to do something, but now I'm not going to do it. I was going to do something different too. There's a
Arm
multiple
myself.
choices.
Don't let
I
my
had.
face change.
No,
Don't let
your
my
face
face
didn't
change your
change.
decision. Okay.
No, she really does want to astral project because she does not want her body on that train.
Hmm.
But
Oh, because
Need the body in the car.
yeah.
Challenger was thinking that we're driving towards the train to try and stop it.
Heck yeah.
So, if you're up ahead, just leave your body in the car and it'll catch up to you.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do the hard math, but if the car starts heading in the direction of the train, you will arrive there in 15 minutes.
Oh God.
If an astral
Well,
projection is moving down a train track towards a...
Hey, my
Why did
astral
it turn
projection says
into a
I can.
math word problem?
Yeah, my astral projection says I can project myself into
math
anywhere in
office hours.
Titan City.
Yes.
I feel like
and
a
to help
moving
with your mental
train
math, Alex,
is anywhere in Titan City.
I'm going to spend a hero point to get untapped potential, and then I'm going to extra effort my quickness to get that hour down to about 15 minutes, surprisingly, to figure out how this thing works.
Excellent. You said your quickness was 2, right? Already to start?
Mhm.
So that 2 takes it down to 30 minutes, takes it to rank 8 already, and then you want to use untapped potential to take it down from 8 until 5?
I'm happy with that. The more
That'll be
time we've
4
got with it,
minutes.
I'm happy with that.
Ah, jeez,
You
Deuce, I
just-
love you.
You just speed read like what's his name on Criminal Minds? You just speed read.
Mm.
That's what I'm good with. I know how things work.
Challenger driving the car.
Oh, and for Challenger, I'm going to dump something in the fuel tank and tell you if you pull that lever, you'll go even faster. But still, it's narratively, it's going to take about 15 minutes. But the car has more settings.
You don't have to
Press
tell
the
Challenger
red button.
twice.
Pull the lever.
So when
Cross,
you,
pull the lever. No, sorry.
Eric, are you and Crassus getting into the car as well?
Yes, I have an idea of how one way I might be useful, so I will get into the car and ready my axe.
Right. You don't know where
Oh.
he got it, but Crassus now has a little hat like the mechanic has. His bowler hat has changed into the little driver's cap.
What the?
And he's got the little goggles on the side of his head where his goldfish eyes are.
Oh, when Eric pulls out an axe, kind of look up from the back seat beside Isabel and go, "Oh, that seems silly. Turn the little wheel in the console there." When you reach over and turn it, a very large machine gun slides up from the middle of the hood for you. Go, that's probably going to work much better.
Eric is going to tuck his axe back in and grab hold of the controls for the gun and just start.
I
No
don't know
one
how
tell
it works.
Champion I said this, but I love this car.
Never. I don't know how it works on
Secret
Ghost,
station.
but hey, that's probably better than an axe. I don't know.
Well, the axe worked fine the last time I used it, so.
Fair enough.
The first time,
All right.
not so much. We don't talk about that time.
We don't talk about that.
Gray Falcon, what are you doing?
Grey Falcon is flying above them, thinking, which is dangerous when
It's incredibly dangerous.
allies seem so resolute. Because I don't think he is. I think he's conflicted. I think he's thinking about the Nightlark and thinking about what she would say if they were here, which would certainly be to get back the relic. But if a future version of the Nightlark wrote instructions for somebody else to use the relic, it means that she would intend for it to be used. And he's thinking about that hard as he's flying, as he circles.
I'm so excited by this.
Player, I'm having second thoughts, but as the character, I'm committed.
Shit, I thought I wrote a one-shot. I accidentally wrote a campaign. God damn it.
Well, I was wondering what we wanted to do since it is 10:20.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just I'm trying to get to the train so we can get to the cliffhanger because this is not going to be a true one shot. It's going to be a patented Alex Thomas 10.5 shot.
Birthday one shot.
You got to move that decimal point.
Consider it a gift to future Alex.
I was just talking about that guy at the start of stream. All right, so the car is heading off. Isabella, are you going to astral project into the train?
She is going to astral project into the train, into the engine of the train, which is where she's assuming the Clyde is.
Perfect. When your astral form touches the train, it and your body disappear from the car.
Fuck.
Oh crap.
Hey, where
You
did
guys
Isabella
won't-
go?
Yeah, you guys will know that she can't do that.
Oh yeah.
Look up at Falcon to make sure he didn't grab her. Look back down.
Eric's just like, what?
It's
I
okay,
don't-
guys. She'll just use the comms to just tell you. The 1920
Unfortunately,
comms.
this team does not have Rocky Talkies.
We don't.
Just use the comms.
Wind it up. Eh.
going.
Just use
Uh-oh.
smoke signals.
Oh man, I got notes. Next time we run this game, what happens? Does the car continue heading in the direction of the train despite Isabella's disappearance?
Full of determination and vigor. Yeah, Challenger has no intention of slowing down. I think
Falcon
Yep.
makes a run check to double his speed.
Excellent.
I think in Challenger's head, he's kind of thinking, like, I don't know what will happen if this other guy continues to use this dial. But what I do know is I met my best friend a few years ago, and if Clyde uses this dial, I'm going to die 3 years ago. So that cannot happen.
Oh,
That's
damn.
pretty solid.
We're gonna have to
Eric's
write.
of mine.
And
If I
there's so many adventures in this campaign now. God damn it.
Eric's like, if I die 3 years ago, how am I ever going to erase the stain from my family's legacy? I mean, slightly more selfish, but
Yeah. Still a good reason.
onwards
Crassus
and
is quietly thinking, if I die 3 years ago, who's going to bother Eric?
onwards.
Aw.
And damn. Okay, I'm gonna assume a little direct control. Gray Falcon, are you going to attempt to board the train when you arrive?
Yes.
Okay. When you attempt to board the train, you also disappear. When the car crashes into the train,
Well,
Oh,
Everybody died.
I don't know if it was that much determination.
You're playing chicken with a train now? What's going on, Challenger?
It's a
I
boarding
played
action.
chicken.
You have to come alongside it and
Yeah.
bump.
Wild West, we're stagecoaching this. So just if you keep driving toward the train, I'm taking my car back.
I mean, he was gonna do a really cool spin and turn the car around when he caught up to the train, but
That's my
That's
point.
fair. That makes more sense.
unless we disappear when we get close.
So yes, you will disappear as you get close.
Yeah, weird.
And each of you find yourself aboard the train. It is a bright, sunny day, and you hear all aboard the 17 train for Titan City, 1923. So you have traveled back to the day of the crash. Most of you are in one piece. Isabella, your spirit is there, but your body is nowhere to be seen. And Gray Falcon, you appear to be in statue form in a suitcase tucked in the cargo hold.
Oh, crap.
And that's where we will end this week's session of our one shot. And we'll see you next year on my
Ooh.
birthday. Yeah, I did it. Dang it, I did it, didn't I? Of course I did.
Don't feel bad, Alex. This is awesome.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Just the older I get, the more I stay the same. Yeah, so I want to say thank you to my players for embarking on this quest for the Signalman's Watch. I'm gonna have to do some serious thinking for the convention this weekend to make sure that everything I want to get done is condensed into a 4-hour block, but we'll see what happens. As for announcements around the network, Calvin, I believe Lancer is back tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Wednesday we have the season finale of Guardians of Haven. Finally. Thursday morning, we will have a new episode of the Titan Series Serials podcast. Thursday evening, we will have an episode of Birds of a Feather. And then we'll be back. I'll be back here for office hours next Monday. I'll talk to the players and we'll see when we can get back together to finish this story because it's very good. And I'm enjoying all of these characters. And yeah, we'll figure it out. I want to give all my players a chance to say goodbye, plug anything they want to plug, and then we'll get out of here for the evening. And I will start with my partner in crime, Aunt Puppy.
Alex already said it, but yeah, we will be back. I will be GMing Birds of a Feather. They're in danger, so we'll see what happens. But they're in danger. And then just remember to play a game, support your local PBS and NPR, and I will pass it over to Calvin.
All right. Yeah, I looked at my old notes, and apparently our first Titan City adventure was in 1924. So if things go wrong, then Challenger will never have met Mysterious Boy, and he would be very sad about that. So he's extra motivated right now. Otherwise, Lancer tomorrow. Last week, nothing happened. Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about.
Puppy and Redneck's great day out.
Yeah, just a normal day out. Everything is where it should be and nothing's in space. But we'll catch up with that.
That sounds ominously like they're not where they're supposed to be and they're not in space.
No. And then after that, as Alex mentioned, the finale for Guardians of Haven, and then next Wednesday, something else that we will
Oh,
eventually
tell the people.
Give the people what they want,
Announce it.
Calvin. Give the people what they want.
Next Wednesday, by the seat of our collective pants, will be the start of Chrono Crisis. And we'll see how long I can drag out that campaign, because I have plans.
Glorious.
I want to do like a proper announcement with like who's in it and what they're doing and everything later. But yeah, next week, Chrono Crisis. It's gonna be very exciting. And with that, I will pass it over to Deuce.
Thank you so much for watching those. However you do, those watching live, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on Alex's birthday of all days. It's wonderful. If you're not here on this particular day live, leave us a comment. Tell us what we did well, what we did poorly, or tell Alex happy birthday, belated birthday for finding it later. As always, it is 2026, so we continue with Deuce Facts of the Day. This day in history, Alex Thomas was born. Yeah, it's a little easy, but you know what? It's worth saying. And, we got to do it because we got to do it. Those who feel like it, join in. Those watching, just give him another happy birthday. We're going to sing a little happy birthday to Alex. Those that will, those that won't, that's okay. But we're going to make him suffer through this and my terrible singing. So, are you everybody ready? That's right, on three. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
Alex. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
many
everybody.
more.
That could not have gone better.
Well
Uh,
done.
That was
Whatever.
amazing.
And
I
to
believe
continue
that
the
was the
tradition,
definition of a cacophony.
screech more like, but that's, wait, never mind.
Sounds like a train crash.
That's how it works. So Desmond, you volunteered. Give us a nice goodbye there. I'll pass it to you.
I've got nothing going on. Join the Patreon of Untold Stories Project. There's a Heroes Inc. game monthly. Me and Doc Void both playing it. Alex GMs it.
Yes.
Everyone else here hasn't graced us with their presence, but we always need new recruits. Join Heroes Inc.
Indeed.
Doc Void.
I have been Eric Larson. I am Duck Void, and I am still super glad that I got invited to do this, because this is a great group. Alex is awesome. Happy birthday, buddy. And yeah, as Desmond said, please, by all means, watch the Untold Stories Project. Join the Patreon if you can, if it's financially responsible for you. Join the Patreon, and we have the once a month Heroes Inc. game, and it's always an absolute gas. Sometimes you run into people who are cosplaying as the Bowman, and you manage to talk them down by quoting the Bowman's catchphrase, with Calvin sitting like right across the screen from you. So, it's great fun.
That's why
Anyway,
people remember it.
I really enjoy the stream. So, yes, I definitely remember it. All right. So, with that, I will pass it to Alex. I have nothing else to plug. So,
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the backdoor pilot for our first 4th edition Titan City campaign. Hope you like these characters. They'll be back.
I do.
Maybe.
I like
Or at
them.
least
depending how
one
we,
session.
at least one if we save us.
Yeah, we got to figure out where the Nightlark is in the future. We've got to have a warm reunion for Challenger and the Mysterious Boy. Champion's probably going to have some thoughts about what the hell Challenger got up to.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see, especially if we all disappear and die in a train crash.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we'll see you soon. Thank you for hanging out with us. And until the next time we see you, be good people. And Puppy, press the button.
And I pressed the button. I was giving time for there to be a pause. Oh my goodness. Goodbye.